Yep. Yo. Welcome on the Friday, people. Dicanio, talk to me. Where is Arsenal beat United this weekend?
That is a must start.
Nice. People, once again, welcome back to the Reggae Boyz Weekly. If you were just joining us, remember to hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the like button as it does help the video to get out there. The most important thing is to hit the red subscribe button. Lovely Friday. Yeah, red subscribe button. Lovely Friday. You know, the weather is good. Sun is out. The girl them out as well. You see me, I say. But we could talk some Reggae Boyz today, right? But people, once again, if you're just joining the live stream, hit the red subscribe button and hit the like button as well. And yo, if you like say yo, we not forward for a long time. I get me answer that. Feel like say we not forward for a long time, but this week was kind of a long week to be honest. Yo, Juras, big up yourself. Interesting topics. Definitely stick around because we have so many things to talk about. Omari Hutchinson, Michail Antonio. Who else? You know, maybe Leon Bailey. People love Leon Bailey, so we'll probably talk about Leon Bailey as well. But we're going to talk about Omari Hutchinson and his Chelsea situation, Michail Antonio and his West Ham contract situation, as well as Bobby de Cordova Reid, the big man at Fulham. You know, I said Dicanio.
Yeah.
Bobby, I forgot to do something for you tomorrow. You might forgot to score a goal for you tomorrow, don't you?
For real, dog. No jokes, bro. Bobby can do that for Arsenal still. Eruption.
Definitely. But where should we start? Should we go with Bobby Reid first? Should we go with Michail Antonio? Or should we go with Omari Hutchinson? Which one do you think we should start off with first? Deep, in a mini, my name will catch a puppy by him too. You see me? But I could go with the big man first. I could go with the big man first, Omari Hutchinson. But before we start off, right, we have to give him the big bad intro. All right, people, rise up. Don't know the thing set. World Cup 2026. Also, the big bad Copa America are fought up in the United States. So make sure to reach. Also, the World Cup qualifiers June 6th. So, you know, reach at the national stadium. But we could start off with Omari Hutchinson, the Ipswich ace, as them call him. You get me? I say the Jamaican wonder kid. Is it the true Jamaican wonder kid? Is it Dujan Whisper Richards? Which one I think is the true wonder kid?
Bro, big man thing right now. Omari are the true wonder kid in the farm.
Yeah. But
true wonder kid that.
We have to be careful because they might say don't compare the ball of them. But the big headline coming out from the Sun this week was Chelsea wonder kid summoned to Cobham training ground as transfer battle for promotion winning ace Hats up. So basically what happened was, you know, Omari Hutchinson won young player of the season for Ipswich, and you know, obviously Chelsea would have been keeping tabs on Omari Hutchinson. He has 1 year left on his current deal with Chelsea, which is set to expire in the summer of 2025. Now, once again, if you know anything about how the transfer window works or contracts work, once he has 6 months left on his contract, he can talk to any club of his choice. You know, he can also sign a pre-contract, and Chelsea would essentially lose Omari Hutchinson on a free. Now, with that being said, Chelsea has basically stated that he should return to the training facilities or back to Chelsea next week so that they can hold discussions surrounding his future at the club. Now, the big talk is Dicanio that Omari Hutchinson wants to go back to Ipswich. He expressed that after a game. He was interviewed by Sky Sports, right? And he stated that he wants to return to Ipswich. Obviously, Ipswich is in the English Premier League at this moment in time. So it's a different ball game in terms of playing in the Championship and playing in the English Premier League, right? Now, whilst Omari has stated that he wants to return to Ipswich, the ultimate decision comes down to Chelsea. And I've been reading articles where it has stated that he could go out back on loan to maybe the Bundesliga or even in the Dutch league as well. I think it's pronounced what? Eredivisie? Yeah, Eredivisie. Finally got it right. So those are the opportunities in line for Omari Hutchinson. Also, he could potentially return to Ipswich. Now, the best case scenario, in my opinion, is that Omari Hutchinson goes back to Chelsea, re-signs a contract with Chelsea, right? Well, not the best case scenario for Omari Hutchinson. The best case scenario for Chelsea is to protect the valuation of the player, seeing that he has 1 year left on his contract. Now, knowing the true potential of Omari Hutchinson, even if Chelsea is supposed to sell him, they would like to maximize the full amount that they can get for Omari Hutchinson. So that would be the best case scenario for Chelsea. Now, the best case scenario for Omar Hutchinson would be to sort out himself in terms of moving to a club or being in an environment that can provide him as much game time as possible. Remember, he left Arsenal because he wanted game time to break through into the first team. Now, in your opinion, let me get your take on this. What's the best thing for Omar Hutchinson moving forward?
This is a tough one, bro, because it depends on a whole lot of different variables. So it depends on the mentality of the player. It depends on the ability of the player. And it depends on what he wants really out of his career. So those are the three main points. So the ability of the player, that's basically if he is of that standard to really represent a club like Chelsea. And if he is of that standard, then it comes down to his mentality. Does he want to really compete for spots? Does he want to really put his head down and show that he can live up to his true potential, right? So that's why I say it comes down to his ability first, which I think he has. So then it's just about his mentality. It's about how he thinks he can do and how he thinks he can perform, bro. And if he thinks that he can go, like I said in the previous videos I made on my channel, if he thinks that he can go and play as competition to Madueke on that right-hand side, and he also, a lot of people only see him as a winger, right? He's not only a winger, he's an attacking midfielder as well. And in that Ipswich system, he plays a lot more central, right? So yeah, bro, he's fast, he's strong, he's quick, he uses both feet as well. So yeah, bro, I think the best thing for him would be to re-sign with Chelsea and try to go out on loan. He's very young. So there's no need to rush a future, bro. And even if he does sign and it goes wrong, they'll sell him. Chelsea need to sell, bro, you know? So at the end of the day, bro, anything that he does will work out for him. Like, it's more risky to go and sign permanently for Ipswich. You don't know what Ipswich is going to do next season. So I would like him to go back to Ipswich next season, but on a loan after signing a permanent deal for Chelsea. I think that would be the best way forward for him.
Yeah, I think that would be good to an extent. And you know, the thing is, we have to remember Omari is just 20. He's not like a Kylian Mbappe at the age of 20. He's not like Phil Foden at the age of 20 and, you know, Bukayo Saka, respectively. I think those three players, as well as, you know, Vinicius and many other players, they were further in their development, especially to play first team football. I don't think Omari Hutchinson is at that stage to play first team football for Chelsea. Now, in this article, the article basically looked on many players within this Chelsea team that, you know, would play in the position that Omari Hutchinson would prefer to play in, especially in that, you know, attacking midfield role. We know that Cole Palmer can operate in that area. And we know that Omari Hutchinson can play off the right-hand side as well, which Madueke plays on that side. Now, the level of competition he would be facing with this Chelsea team, if he does go back to compete for first-team football, would be against the likes of Cole Palmer, Raheem Sterling, Mudryk, Madueke, Chukwuemeka, and Conor Gallagher as well. And for me, I do not think, you know, even off the back of a good season with Ipswich, I do not think Omari Hutchinson can make this Chelsea first team. Reason being, if you look at the expectation of Chelsea, right, the fall off that they've had this season, especially this season, we have to place the emphasis on this season compared to previous season since Todd Bowley has stepped in at the London-based club. Chelsea, the expectation for Chelsea is it's so high, and I do not think next season Omari Hutchinson really adds anything to this Chelsea team if he is supposed to play in the first team. Coming off the bench, yeah, you will have few games across the season where it does add something to the team. However, I think the expectation is it's too much for Omar Hutchinson at this moment in time, especially seeing that he's still developing. If you look at many players at Chelsea, I think they've went through that stage where they have a lot of young players already. They need to bring in players with experience. And I still think with Ipswich being his first season, where that's his first professional season as a football player, I just don't think one season morphs him into a player that deserves first team football within this Chelsea team. You agree with me?
I can see where your reasoning comes from, but I'm not seeing him. I didn't watch him play in the championship. I just know the stats. I've seen the highlight clips. I haven't watched his development. And the only thing I can go off is those clips, those highlights, and what I'm hearing is being reported. And what I am hearing is being reported is that Pochettino wants him in the first team, right? And Pochettino wants to look at him to see if he can integrate in the first team, right? So if Pochettino is looking at you and saying, hey, I want to see you in the first team next season, then you obviously have something, right? He had a good season. He won Ipswich Young Player of the Year. So, yeah, bro, if as I said, he has the ability. He has the ability. So it's all about his mentality and how hungry he is, bro. It's all about hunger, bro. Some players are happy with being a Premier League player, playing in the Premier League, getting this amount of money. But then there's that elite level, bro. I don't think there's much difference between I don't want to say something like controversial here, but like a Bukayo Saka and Omari Hutchinson, right? The difference between them, no, let me finish. Like the difference between them is their mentality, bro, their drive. If you listen to how Bukayo Saka talks, bro, it's like Cristiano level type of mentality, bro. You see me? That's the type of mentality that he strives to have, and he wants to put in the work every single day to become the best and to compete at the highest level. And not every player has that, bro. And that is the difference. Ability can only take you that far, bro. So I don't know him personally, and I really hope he's one of those players that has that mentality, bro. And if he has a mentality, then for sure, bro. If Pocha look for you and tell you, say, yo, you can make the first team, that means you can make the first team. Use that.
But Pochettino didn't say that. Pochettino didn't say that he can make the first team. He said that he wants to bring him, but to evaluate him. Yeah. That means it doesn't mean he's going to make the first team.
No, but at the end of the day, if the coach want to evaluate you for the first team, that means you have a shot, right? So if you have a shot, then you have to go and you have to prove and you have to be mentally prepared for that chance. You only need one chance to take it, bro. You see me? Look for a man like Eddie Stinking in Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah is of Arsenal's quality. Never, not in a million years, but what? Him have the mentality there, so bro.
But let's not shift to Eddie, because I don't want to talk about Eddie. He's not we don't want to shift to that because we're not talking about him.
About like the player. May I talk about like the situation, bro? It's the hard work.
Yeah, but I'm saying the expectation of Chelsea, I do not think Omar can match it at this moment in time. Playing in the Championship is quite different to playing first team football for Chelsea. That's the point I'm trying to get at, especially seeing the drop off of this Chelsea team. Chelsea, the level of expectation for Chelsea is so high. I do not think Omar Hutchinson can match it for next season, because Sterling, he has done poor coming from City. Mudryk hasn't really worked out for the amount of money that they've purchased him for. Plus, you have the likes of Madueke, who recently, looked a bit better as well. The only shining light for Chelsea has been Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson to a small extent. How does Omar Hutchinson shape this Chelsea team? How does Omar Hutchinson next season add to this Chelsea team?
All right, on the right-hand side, the creative right side role, or upon the wing. Bro, Madueke is not ready. He has not proven that he is ready. Let me say that. So, Madueke is coming from Eredivisie, right? Omar Hutchinson come out of Championship. I would say Championship is a way more, I'm not saying it's a better league, but it's a it's a way more competitive league week in, week out. In the Eredivisie, if you play for a top team, you don't have that much competitive games throughout the season, right? In the Championship, every frigging game is a competitive game. You have to fight and dog scrap for points. It's one of the most competitive leagues overall, bro. You see me? So playing in a league like that for a full season, playing 50 games in that league compared to playing in Eredivisie for a top team, the only real bit of experience you're gathering is maybe European football. And not every time, I'm not sure Madueke did play European football, right? So none of those two players have really proven that they are Premier League quality. So at the end of the day, the two of them have the right side they can fight out for, bro. Or if both of them aren't ready, then Chelsea have to just go in and buy. But that does not stop the fact that Omar Hutchinson has a chance. And once you have a chance, then you can take it, bro. Isn't it?
Listen, I hear in that regard. However, I disagree 100% surrounding what you're saying. I just don't think he has a chance in this Chelsea team, especially once again, the expectation that the Chelsea fans have. Omar just doesn't meet it for me, despite having a wonderful season with Ipswich. That's why I'm saying the best thing for Omar is to re-sign with Chelsea, go back on loan, whether it's with Ipswich or a different team, because the last thing you want to do is, move on a permanent deal with Ipswich and they go back down to the championship. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You know what I'm saying? So for me, the best thing for him is to go back to Chelsea, re-sign with Chelsea, seeing that he has 1 year left on his contract, and then he can, move forward in terms of what he wants to do. Now, a big talking point surrounding this uncertainty with Omari Hutchinson is that basically it makes the decision for him a bit harder to play for Jamaica. What do you think about that? Because I think it's a cop-out if that's the case, if Omar doesn't come for the World Cup window. Reason being, many players have went on international duty and they've been in contract talks with their respective clubs. So why is it that Omar should go in contract talks if that's the case and not represent Jamaica within that period of time?
No, man, that would be bullshit, bro.
Exactly. I've seen bigger players than Omar Hutchinson have months left on their contract and they're still in talks with their club and they're still going to represent the respective country that they play for.
Watch your style, yeah. We'll make a video about Omari months ago, in March, I believe, when he declined the request, the call-up, to see him say more focus on club career. And I was fuming at the time, so we'll make a reactionary video. And what they will make an apologetic video when him come out with the Jamaica flag. I'm going to say, yo, all right, him set him sights on Jamaica. You see me? So now for me, this is his opportunity to prove to me, say, yo, him really want to play for Jamaica. There's no excuse. Championship season done from when? Before the 6th of this month, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we are playing the 6th of next month. That's over a month. There's no excuse of you being tired or weary or you have a long season. Come here, a lot of people are talking about that as well. You see me? So that is not an excuse right now. And in terms of like the contract talks and all them things, bro, to play 2 qualifier game when Copa America start. At the end of
June 20-something.
All right, so that's a weirdo. You see me? Bro, contract, you have a whole summer to talk about contract form. If you really want to play for your country and you get called up, that's the first thing I'm going to look for. Because I must say the 55-man squad I go drop, we're going to review that. So, more than likely, I'm going to make that 55-man squad. If you don't make it, I'll be shocked. But he's going to make that 55-man squad. And whenever the 23 or the 26-man squad drop, if him day night and him not take it, bro, then we're done with Omari. And me I say that brawling for all to see. We're done with Omari, bro. You see me? Because you can't just play with people, so that big man thing. So, let's see, bro. There's no excuse for him not to show up. Unless he get an injury, God forbid, touch wood.
The funny thing with Omar Hutchinson, but let me say this, right? You see, remember when he did say, yo, he more focused on Ipswich, blah, blah, blah. I think it was an easy cop-out. The reason being, if England did call the man, if England senior team did call Omar Hutchinson, he would have never told them that. He would have never said that. He would have take the opportunity and go play for the senior men's national team if that was the case. Am I being real?
Mm.
No, be honest. Be honest. Tell me if I lie. If Gareth Southgate,
England did call him.
But I'm not talking about the under 21s or 19.
Yeah, but you can't make it hypothetically. Look on it like this, Kishan. Would Gareth Southgate in March call Omari Hutchinson in this current climate?
No, hold on, man. I'm using this as an example. Say that England, say that they set up the choose from the championship, right? So them did have one spot in the senior men's national team where them say, yo, them would select one championship player. I'm saying if they selected Omari Hutchinson, he would have never told them that he want to focus on him season with the Ipswich, Ray. He would have never said that. So may I say, when he come to Jamaica, he say he want to focus on him season.
That's not a realistic situation, bro. You can't. How are you gonna know that if it's not a realistic situation?
Brother, hypothetically speaking.
All right, so say that, bro. Say that.
So hypothetically speaking, if Southgate call Omar Hutchinson back then, he would have never tell the man say, "You want to focus on him season with Ipswich." England call brother, the big bad true Lions call
me. I go play for sure.
Yeah, but that you him different. So may I say for all the people them where I say, yo, are the rumors going about the contract situation with him might not make him come and play in the next window? I believe it's foolishness because I've seen bigger players across football where them in contract negotiations with them club and them still go play for them country. You get me?
Every season, players are in contact or in contract negotiations with their club, them still show up for them country. That not stop nothing. When Euros it a go on, you know which contract negotiations it a go on, bro. And what? The players them say, you know what the players them say, them put them country first before the club. Them say, you know what? When the competition is over, we never forget the Euros, the soccer miss a penalty. A whole heap of contract things and career dilemmas that go on, bro. You see me? And every single player say, after the competition has ended, we will continue talks. Simple. Put your if you really want to represent your country out of pride, then you go just take every step as it goes, bro. If him say he want to focus on him club and in future with Ipswich, all right, me give that. You see me? But didn't hate it, but me give it. But now the season done, bro. You have a month's rest. You should be fresh. So you're not an excuse, fam. No.
Travis, when I said them would have called a player from the championship, it's just a hypothetical situation. Man, I say if they did, he would have never give that excuse for say, yo, he want focus on Ipswich because of England call you. So I say hypothetically speaking, if that was the case, when I say when Jamaica call him say, yo, man focus on Ipswich, Ray. I just believe that a lot of these players don't have the same respect for Jamaica as what they have for England. And it's the truth. You know what I mean? But none of them are going to have the respect when we go play a World Cup if we make it. Because enough of them are going to flock and say, oh, they want to come play for Jamaica when World Cup 2026 come. And the last thing I want for the World Cup squad going into 2026 is where the team gel and whatever, and 5-10 months say, oh, they want to come play. Even though they might better than enough of them on them. But brother, you can mash up team chemistry. Or would I say, oh, join up on a journey from a long time for make it. We never want join you, but we'll make it go American, yo. You want my Jamaican passport? No, you keep it. You can go on Jamaica on vacation, go play ball on the beach. Not saying this is with Omari Hutchinson, I'm just saying in general. You see me? But that's the situation surrounding Omari Hutchinson, basically, you know. But let me ask you this question then. If the man come back to Chelsea next week and Pochettino say, yo, I'm gonna give you first 10 minutes, right? You're gonna play, say 50 to 60% of the games across the season. That's a lot of games, right? First 10 minutes as well. If Pochettino said that next week, you think he might hold out on Jamaica because it only take one season if you make it in the English team, you know, in the England team, you know. Once you can't take half a season to get a call up for England. You just want to go in August, score about 5-6 goals, and when October, November forward, I get so get that. Yo,
and that's a good question. Where I thought, no where I thought, bro. You see me? Because you're right. If he has a chance in Chelsea's academy, as you say, it only take half a season. Remember, say the first international break is 4 weeks into the first when the season starts, you know, bro. You play 3 matches and you go on an international break, you know. So that is where we will really see where his loyalty lies, bro. And if him just see that ramp round or a wait round, bro. But for now, you have to give the player the benefit of the doubt. Him say something in a match, say him want to focus on promoting and focus on Ipswich. And he did exactly what he said that he was going to do. He got them promoted. Young player of the year. So we can't say, unlike saying go round. You see me? The same thing when he want to do, him do. So now the time come where you're going to get selected for the national team. I see you celebrating a Jamaica flag. You never have a Jamaica flag and an England flag. A Jamaica flag, I see you celebrating. So you talk the walk, walk the walk, bro. You see me?
Chris Smith, big up yourself. Bro, England under 21, to be honest, that's no comparison to getting a call from the senior team for Jamaica. Big man thing. If a man turn down England under 21, that is nothing, brother. Anybody can turn down a youth call up. You get me? I say, if you play for your senior team, it's different levels, especially you go playing like say a Copa America or World Cup than an England under 21 team. You see me? I say, just like when Billy Kadamachi turned down us where they, you get me? I say, but I just saw the thing set still, you see me? But big up Omari Hutchinson still had a wonderful season with Ipswich, and nobody not this up Omari Hutchinson like. I mean, if I got address them thing, they still, you see me? I say, but big up the baller still. You know, a wonderful season, young player this season with Ipswich, and you know, Kieran McKenna was at United recently.
And Doctor, come on, who are this Omari?
Even this comment, which name which England under 21 team can beat Jamaica senior men's national team? Yo, you know, so this thing on the pan do the Reggae Boyz do. Listen.
Man, they must style thing for real, dog.
Listen, we're not no Brazil, but me not feel like England under 21 team can beat us. You're going to like say a scrubs play for the country or some man down a JPL. Omari Hutchinson have a Jamaican passport. You can't tell the youth what to do. I'm not telling Omari what to do, but just I say. You see me, I say? The situation can play out differently. But we can move on to Jamaica's favorite non-goal scorer, Michail Antonio. the flat track bully. You don't know. I'm not disrespect Michail Antonio, but yeah, that's who Michail Antonio is. But a couple weeks ago, or I would say since week we did a video on Michail Antonio surrounding his contract situation with West Ham, and basically it looks like Michail Antonio will be leaving the Clarets in blue. You know what I'm saying? The London club. It looks like Michail Antonio will be leaving because basically David Moyes is leaving, and in the past David Moyes did try to replace Michail Antonio with Scamacca, the Italian, as well as Sebastian Haller. I think he plays for Ivory Coast, right? And Julian Lopetegui is coming now, former Wolves manager, former Sevilla manager, former Real Madrid manager, former Spain manager, former everything, from farmer to farmer. One thing left, the man have to do a plow farm, you see me? But farmer everything. So Lopetegui is in the job at this moment in time, or he's going to get the job as things stand. So the thing is, Michail Antonio was linked with a move away last season to the MLS as well as Saudi Arabia, and the moves were literally close for Michail Antonio. However, it didn't materialize for some reason. Now, Michail Antonio's contract is set to expire in June, I believe it is. And I've seen an article up to yesterday where it states that Lopetegui will be looking to bring in at least 2 strikers to replace the big bad Michail Antonio. You see me I say? The move for Michail Antonio would be, if he does leave West Ham as a free agent, he could possibly move to Saudi Arabia, as he was linked with Al Ettifaq last season. We don't know, so Demarge play for Al Ettifaq. Steven Gerrard, the Liverpool legend, is the manager of Al Ettifaq as well. So that could be a move for Michail Antonio. Also, the MLS could also be on the cards for Michail Antonio as well, seeing that he was linked with a move to the MLS last season. So, in my humble opinion, I do not think West Ham will be renewing his contract. I think it's full time to move on from Michail Antonio for the mere fact that they're trying to punch even higher. I think West Ham, they've seen what Aston Villa have done this season, right? I'm gonna feel like West Ham look at their team and them say, we can do that as well. We want to really push high in a position like that, especially when you look on Chelsea and United and realize that them teams are not really operate as good like one time. So I think you will believe in a free. What do you think surrounding Michail Antonio?
That man at 34 links to Saudi Arabia, bro, at the age of 34. I know like you play for a top team where you can win trophies. Where you wait on deep, bro. it's a no-brainer that the man at 34, man. How much? 35 this year? I'm just turned 34. I'm no business. 34. And West Ham play for, bro. There's no chance of winning trophies. One more you have to accomplish. You're their top scorer. You see me? I don't like say you have to reach a certain heights in a scoring goals. Or you have nothing to play for like that, bro. Go get the bread from. You see me? Saudi. Oh God, man. You're 34 and Saudi call you, dog, and you play for West Ham. Gone, brother. No jokes.
Kevin Facey said no MLS for Michail Antonio. I mean, listen, the move to MLS last season was close. He was open to the move. He literally spoke about it last year and he stated that the move was literally close and he was open to the move. However, it just didn't happen. So even though you might think say enough a move go MLS, but Michail Antonio, he wasn't against it. That's the thing surrounding Michail Antonio. You know what I mean? But let me bring up the article once again, because as I stated before, he has been linked with Al Ettifaq. He was linked with them last season, and that's Steven Gerrard said. They actually played today, 1-5-0, I believe it is. So, it's basically stating that, and this was reported on the 30th of April as well, so just recently, just a couple of days ago. So, I switched to Steven Gerrard's Al Ettifaq last summer. He could have got that move. Well, he was linked with a switch to Steven Gerrard's Al Ettifaq last season, but a move never materialized, and he has gone on to bag 7 goals and 2 assists across 29 outings in all competitions this season. And we know the injury issues that Michail Antonio has with West Ham. But the thing is, right, if Michail Antonio say, I do not believe he'll be in the squad for 2026 World Cup. I think in terms of the development of the team, I think we will get past Michail Antonio by 2026, because bro, by 2026 Michail Antonio 36.
Some disagree. Brother, especially if it's remember the last World Cup was a 26-man squad. Some teams like look at a team like Spain. Spain carried 24 man, and we know they have a plethora of talent, even more than that what Jamaica has. So if Michail Antonio is still playing in a MLS or a Saudi, Michail Antonio will make that squad, bro, just because of the experience factor. At the end of the day, that's the only reason why I'm come to represent Jamaica. For going World Cup. But now I don't talk. That is the reason why. So he's not going to Jamaica now reach a World Cup and Antonio to make the squad, bro. Believe me, trust.
But let me just address.
Come here.
Let me just address this comment once again. You see, people go around talking about me say whisper that gonna make Chelsea first team squad. I did not say that. For some of you who went to school and you do English, if you do English in if you do CXC English and you understand like punctuation and grammar, then you would know what a question mark is. I did a video and there was a question mark in the thumbnail and title. So I'm asking a question. I did not make a statement saying that Whisper would have played for the first team. So before you say somebody said this, make sure you understand like grammar and those type of stuff, you know? Yeah. And really good understanding people and comprehend, because seriously, because me see when people say me tell them say Whisper go play for first team. I never say Whisper go play for first team. I put a question mark. I'm asking a question. Press a join YouTube space to sell JFF narrative. And yes, I have somebody who works with the JFF. I have an uncle who does work with the JFF, and I'm not afraid to say it. What me must do? Me can't go fire the man. You get me? I say so on his behalf. He has asked me to sell the narrative of JFF. So I'm here today selling the narrative for JFF moving forward. Yes, I mean, where I'm gonna tell the man to stop work with JFF. But listen, people, that's the situation. That's the situation surrounding Michail Antonio, right? His contract is set to end next month, which is in June. And you know, basically, as things stand, it doesn't look like West Ham is going to renew his contract. And the big headline from Football Insiders, Michail Antonio could agree saw the move after big West Ham news pundit says, and Paul Robinson is the pundit who basically, you know, gave his opinion surrounding Michail Antonio. I think former England goalkeeper as well as former Spurs goalkeeper as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys think that Michail Antonio, if he does leave on a free, where do you think he should go? Saudi Arabia, or do you think he should go to the MLS? Which league?
Finish up, wrap up.
Or do you think you think any team in the Premier League would pick up Michail Antonio? Because to be honest, you know, bro, I feel like a little smaller team could have picked up a Michail Antonio, you know. You see me?
Bro, retirement plan. That's what me have to say.
Retirement plan?
Yeah, dog. Saudi will go, bro. You can't be 34 and Saudi come call now. You're mad, man. Worse if you play for your team where you can't win nothing, bro. How you say time, fam? But watch yourself. I'm going to respond to the comment here, dog.
Go on, no?
England under 21 valued £289. And so what? What was the valuation of that Leicester team when they win? Value in football means nothing. Value is set a price for something. A lot of those players, reason why the team might value so much is because of potential. Isn't it? So if you have a look on the value of England's under 21 team and the value of Jamaica's senior national men's team, you might not find a lot of value in the national men's team. You see me? Because why? We have Antonio, he's older. So his market value is not going to be that high. Antonio is going on a free this summer. Cordova Reid is going on a free this summer. So their market value is not going to be high. Ethan Pinnock, he's older. You see me? Liam Bell is a superstar. If Liam Bell is to be sold this season, even though I highly doubt it, he will go for minimum £80 million. Right? Damari Gray has left the Premier League. He's playing in Saudi. Right? Saudi is only to collect money. Saudi now collect the money off of Damari Gray sale. So what is the point that you're trying to make, bro? Chris, make a comment. What point are you trying to make? The value of a team does not tell me the performance of a team. Chelsea's team is valued at £1 billion. Where's Chelsea on the Premier League table? Isn't it? Manchester United team, Kishan might know why I hear this, but Manchester United have a net spend of close to £1 billion. Isn't it? Look at look on the wages where they must spend. Look on the players where they have high caliber players. Are they performing? No. So the value and the market value and the amount that a team is valued at means nothing in football, bro. Not because England under 21 team valued at a certain price tag. That means they might beat Jamaica national team. Dog. Come with a better argument, fam.
Yeah, I think many, bro, I can call out enough under 20 teams or 21 teams to other respective countries of valuation higher than Jamaica. I'm not thinking they're gonna beat Jamaica or walk us off the park. You know, they made it. United States team probably have even a higher valuation based on potential than what Jamaica have. You get me? I say, like for them under 21 team or whatever the case is, I don't think they would have beat us. But once again, nobody never said Whisper Dog play for the first team, so get your balls out your sack and kind of calm down. You see me? Once again, it was a question mark, and if you understand what a question mark is, it's simply asking a question. What do you guys think? So come on, people, like make a comprehend. Like come on, you have comprehension skill. Use it up, brother. Like people just want to grow. People just want to go around. People just want to go around and say, oh, people say, oh, this man say I'm going to play for Chelsea first team. Nobody never said that, brother. Somebody asked a question. Go ahead.
Bro, right now, I fax me the pan in a dog. More anybody come and debate me right now. Say if Leon Bailey should go for this summer, he now go for minimum 80 mil. What is wrong with you guys?
Who said Leon Bailey go for 80 mil? Who said Bailey go for 80 mil?
See that on the screen, the man say who going for 80 mil. He might refer to the point where we make say if Bailey for go now, he might go for minimum 80 mil. The guy is tied down. Only know football finances work, bro. The guy is tied down to a long-term contract. The man, you see, before the contract, it was alleged that he was making £80,000 a week. Right? That was before the contract. Now, if he signed a new long-term contract after a season like this, I'm assuming, I don't have the facts, I'm assuming that he's making anywhere between anywhere between 100 or 150. Right? He's on a long-term contract. He's making that amount of money. He's had a stellar season. His stats are padding. They are a Champions League team. They have finished top 4, and he's one of their highest stats producers. If they are to sell Leon Bailey this season, Leon Bailey is going
the man say Max a question.
Okay. Sorry then, Owen. You see me?
Yeah.
Leon Bailey. You see me, bro? But he's going for minimum 80 million pounds, dog. That is, bro, that's not even debatable, dog. You see me? That's not debatable, bro. But big up yourself, Owen, if I just want a question you ask. You see me? Big up.
Once I apologize, Owen. But big up yourself, Owen.
Yeah,
try pull up the England under 21 team, you see me? I try find it. But before me even get into the England under 21 team, I want to talk about, I'll move on from Michail Antonio. Yo, take some comments. Let me try to find the Michail Antonio, the England under 21 team.
Cygnus Media, England senior team struggle to beat USA team, a team we should have beaten without our best players. On a rethink on a stupid comment about England under 21. Find the squad.
Whenever England under 21 play United States. No matter the last World Cup.
I don't know, bro. I don't comment on it. You see me? So, find the England under 21 team and we tackle that while we go through the comments. So, Colin Quest, Captain Jamaica, name should be called without phrases, if that's what you're trying to spell there. High honor, lordship. Young man, have some respect for the best number 9 in the world. The great Messi, the big bad, high and mighty Michail Antonio. All right, big up yourself, Colin Quest. Yeah, we'll go through the comment there already. We'll sit down here. That's a Kwani. Oh, it looked like he might talk to someone. Kwani, he said it out of his mouth. I think they might refer to what you did say. My name look like Horace Burrell and speech. I want to know the fun, dog. Who that call Horace Burrell? Who that call?
All right, see the England under 21 squad. Yeah. So you have, what is my name? Let me see now. Them say England under 21 can beat Jamaica, isn't me?
All right, so James Trafford. James Trafford play for Burnley.
Yeah, Matthew Cox.
Let's not just talk about the Valley. Let's compare the teams. So our keeper is Blake.
All right, so Nathan would play for again?
I'm not sure.
Kwanzaa play for Liverpool. Doyle, who Doyle play for? He played at the Premier League.
For Palace.
All right, Lyrical Lewis play for City.
Yeah.
Harvey Elliott play for Liverpool. Chukwuemeka play for Chelsea, I believe.
For Arsenal, but he's not the first team.
No, Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, me talk about Brook.
Yeah.
Not
okay. Chukwuemeka play for Chelsea, right? I think he did injured this season for a while. I think he played some of the first games, but yeah, they get an injury.
He's a Man City loanee. He might play for Sheffield.
Before Kobe Manu, they make it up to the senior squad, him that play under 21, right? And he's not the finished article as well. Madueke play for Chelsea, right?
Yeah. Morgan
Chelsea.
Rogers.
All right. So looking at this England under 21 team, bro, you think this team could have beat Jamaica, brother?
They
Me not say Rico lose them. Rico lose them with quality, no, brother. Mengi and them on the Kwanzaa. But nah, brother, me not think them man could have beat Jamaica, dog.
I'll tell you, dog.
Me not disrespect my country, so.
Experience would have win with the game, but me not lie. Them would have be competitive. But I can't see them a draw with Jamaica. But if we really play them, bro, I can't see them a beat it. That would have too embarrassing, dog.
Yeah, man, not go disrespect Jamaica and say England under 21 can
Especially
beat,
this
brother.
Jamaican
Like,
team,
you have some talented players in there, but they're not the finished article. Brother, with Blake, Latibody, and some of them Monday, we have enough quality to beat England under 21 team. I tell you, me not go run and disrespect Jamaica, so me not do it, brother. Me not friend for England. Me not friend for Southgate, and nobody in England will play English Premier League, brother. Which man can mad enough to tell me about England under 21 can beat Jamaica? If them go up on the pitch and beat Jamaica, then me give them credit. But I'm not look on England under 21 now and say, them will go watch Jamaica for the part, brother. You're mad. Most of these players aren't even finished articles. And as I said, experience should have beat this England under 21 team. You see me? But now say Jamaica is not like the most prolific team in front of goal or the most, team, the team that can dominate, whatever the case is. But nah, brother, come on, what for the better, brother? I'm not going to disrespect Jamaica. So you get me, I say?
Yo, watch your style. I'm going to pull up back this level. We're done with the conversation. Who will pay 80 million for Bailey? He does not value that much. Then the brother you talk about Chris. I'm calling out everybody I see selling propaganda. Which propaganda? You have sense? Sometimes I wonder if you really think, bro. Look at all the points that are made. Where are your facts? Other than the facts say, yeah, come on, and you just say stuff, bro. Where are your facts? Talk facts, bro. Want to join, where I send the link. When you come and make a face-to-face conversation and talk facts, dog. I literally told you the facts. He's in a top 14. Him have them second GA ratio. The second highest GA ratio in the Aston Villa team. He might be playing Champions League football next season. He just signed a new long-term contract. Him depend on high wages. If any team wants to buy Liam Bailey this season from this current Aston Villa team, them have to pay minimum £80 million. That is not selling propaganda, dog.
All right, but catch you pretty now. No,
Liam Bailey is Jamaican. Any other player in the position that Liam Bailey is in right now, in any top 4 team, would have said the same thing. He's a centre back or a wing back. He's a mother friggin' wing back. He's a wing back, winger. He plays on the wing. He's producing stats. He's producing numbers. He's on a long-term contract. He's going to be playing European football, most likely Champions League football. You can't go to Aston Villa with no monkey money for getting this season, bro. How is that propaganda? That is facts.
But Priano, any team will pay $80 million for Leon Bailey, idiot.
Yeah,
and you know which idiot team that would be? United. You see me? Any day United pick up $80 million and pay for Leon Bailey. Me go England and burn down that club there. You see me?
No, but I like me. I tell Kishan a facts, bro.
No, I don't like because if you look on Ali Watkins, or the most Ali Watkins I go for about 80 or more. They might demand some big money. So imagine Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey would have go for about 80. It might not work the 80, It might not work the 80, but that's the valuation for Aston Villa. Like Grealish, when City signed Grealish for 100 million, that was the release class. It's not the real true valuation of them, Jack Grealish. If you ask many respective teams back then how much them would have paid for Jack Grealish, then would I tell you if they had a chance of buying Grealish, they would have paid him, would I say like around 60 to 70 the most. I think they would have go for 70. You get me? I say
Rasmus Island 9 goals in the previous season. I know much you go for 75 mil.
Exactly.
But guys, you see this current football market, price is not determined by ability. Price is determined by contract lengths, seasonal performances, and that's it. If a player have 1 year left on his contract, you can't sell him for as much, even if he's having a stellar season, unless that player is Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is the caliber of player that can be on a 1 year contract, 1 year left on his deal, and him go for 100 mil. Cristiano Ronaldo had 1 year left on his how much? Real Madrid deal, and how much him go for? How much? Close to 100 million euros? Thereabout. That is the only caliber, Christy.
Oh, when he left United? Yeah, about 8 years.
Madrid, go to Juventus. You see me? Those are the caliber of players that can leave if them contract low. But a regular player or even a good player, if them contract low, them not go value much. But them contract high, them a perform, them in a Champions League team, them a starter, goals and assists high. Come on, dog. In a this current market, 80 million or nothing. Them not have no reason for sell.
Yeah, man, I feel like Villa. And listen, what for men's Villa? My comments clubs like Villa, who else? West Ham. Them club are not really broken up, brother. And I like 5-10 years ago where every big club go and say, yo, I pick the player for 30, 40. You get me, I say, brother? Back in the days, Villa them used to broke, brother. You get me, I say, back in the days, like West Ham and some of them respective teams that them would have to sell a player for like generate money. But no, you can't walk to Aston Villa and say, oh, you want to get $50 million for Leon Bailey. I'm mad, brother. You Aston Villa this year and say, anyway, brother. You get me, I say?
Exactly. I'm asking this question in the comments, guys. Because we not just want to not talk, we not make the football upon ability, bro. We not look on the real.
No, watch out. We're not saying worth 80 mil, but we say if Villa supposed to sell him around, is around that figure, 70, 80. You get me?
We not say he's worth that. But in this market, on a long-term contract, in the position that he's in, take away the fact saying play for Jamaica. Take away the fact that he's playing for Leon Bailey. Look at the hard facts. A player in his position, in a team like Aston Villa, on a long-term contract, has to go for that amount, especially playing in a position like wing. Them not going to let him go because they have no need to. So if a team want to buy him, them have to go just pay that amount. And a facts, dog. You see me? We could take some comments, Kisha.
Hold on. Jason said Bill now go for over doubling valuation. Yeah, I'm not going for over doubling valuation, you see me? But Aston Villa is not a club where you can go to like one time and just pick a player for them or West Ham and some of them teams there. Maybe like even a team like Everton where the bad brother, like them man that go sell Braithwaite and them are going to demand some big money for him. I get me and say, no matter if they need money, and Everton out of all clubs in the Premier League need more money than any club because they have the 7-7 situation where I think them have to go pay them like 200 million or something because of some foolishness with them pulling out the deal. FFP, the points deduction. So Everton even strap for cash, brother. And them are going to sell a man for enough money. So imagine Leon Bailey. Aston Villa not official Leon Bailey, brother. Aston Villa sell Leon Bailey if them want to sell Leon Bailey. You see me, I say? Leon Bailey knock on them door. If Leon Bailey knock on them door tomorrow, man, and say, yo, me want to go move go City or much less United. Them I say, all right then, we can make a move in about here now. Just make sure them forward the money where we want, brother. You see me? Exactly. Not what them want to where we want. You see me?
So on the post it in the comments, I say, Owen says, I can see 60-80 is a stretch. I'm going to just pull up in comment there. So Owen, big up here, I can see 60-80 is a stretch. Now let's talk realistically speaking now. I'm not like hypotheticals. You see me? The position that Leon Bailey is in right now, and any club can come for Leon Bailey. You're talking about the Arsenals. You're talking about the Manchester Cities. Even Manchester United is a stretch if he really care about his career right now. I don't think Leon Bailey would go to Manchester United. But
you can't depend on public platform and this some clubs, brother. If United forward with the money, brother,
man, like that. But then Uber Wadi, and the Uber driver was actually a supporter of Gunnaz, and he wanted to say watch my content such and such. You see me? And we have a debate with him and say, yo, if Manchester United call for Leon Bailey, then he would have go. I say, bro, if him care about his career, he's not going. So we are disregard Manchester United. You see me? Them man, they not really debate, right? You see me? We are talking about the Manchester Cities, we are talking about the Arsenals, and even the Liverpools, because Salah, we don't know what going to Salah next season. The right hand side are going to be vacant, right? Now, if any of those teams want to sell, because remember, Aston Villa is a direct top 4 rival now. It's not the Aston Villa of old. Any one of them want him, them have to go splash the cash, bro. A facts. So let us know in the comment section, what is the price? Based on those facts, what is the price that you would think Leon Bailey can go for if a top team comes calling minimum? Let's see prices. Instead of fling accusations back and forth, let's see prices. Full of the comment section with the minimum price that Leon Bailey can go to a top team for this summer. Let's see that.
All right, watch out. Jason Guna, big up yourself. Go over there, go subscribe to people. Mr. Arsenal himself, he and the man support Arsenal. I'll go deal with it on Sunday. But watch out now. Jason said the man valuation is 35 million, right? So if you check it, that's his valuation, right? 35 million? Like market value.
You can't
Probably
make
transfer
transfer
market.
market, you know.
No, but that's the market value of him, right? You know, say him not gonna really go for 35 million. But due to the fact him sign a new contract, Premier League proving to an extent, because I believe him have the abilities to continue doing well in the Premier League. Aston Villa supposed to sell him. Miss around, well, you know, Premier League
It's
proven.
not to an extent anymore. The guy is Premier League proven. Give the money props.
One
It's
season
not
out of
to an
one
extent.
good season out of three, and make a Premier League
It's not
proven.
one. It's not
But
one.
when the last season?
It does not have to be top level. Premier League positions start from 1, go to 20. So if you can make it survive and start from 1, go to 20, you are Premier League proven.
All right, so it's a Premier League proven Aston Villa player, right?
Yes.
That's the level of Leon Bill, Aston Villa. Now, me feel like, say, if him supposed to leave, say, this summer or, say, next summer, for example, off the back of a good season, the most me can see him go are like 80. The least, 65. 65. You get me? I say, because Aston Villa, them are going to ask you big money. If Ali Watkins are got enough money, them are going to ask you big money for Leon Bill as well. You see me? I say, how much Brentford did want for Ivan Toney? You think Ivan Toney worth 100 million, brother? It's just that them club are broke better. They want the most money for these players. You see me? I say, Aston Villa to an extent, them not broke, but them still want big money for the player. Them. You see me? I say, that's how them operate, because you're sending this player to a rival who's going to affect you and your league position. I saw them teams that start mids nowadays, brother. Them start mids say, all right, then this year me finish 5th. If me sell this player to a direct rival who is above me and him got add quality, then this might knock me down a couple positions in the Premier League table. So them want to get as much money as possible. It's just like with Declan Rice. You get me, brother? Well, Declan Rice, the kind of work that the money, to be honest. Because Declan Rice, I do it for like 5-6 seasons now. So him the kind of work the money, you know. But that's how West Ham and a lot of these clubs operate. Look on Kudos. This is his first season. Right now, if a man is supposed to ship off Kudos all boom summer. Look on Paqueta. How much season Paqueta have in the Premier League? Like 2? 2? Around 2, don't?
Yeah. Second full season.
Yeah, and look how much money they want to sell the man for close to 100 million. I don't feel like him worth that much. But because they must sell to City,
and why is that the case? Let me bring up this comment. No, wait there. It was a Jason Guna comment. He said, why can't you match transfer mark? No, Kishan, one more for the more again.
I never mean that, you know, you said that, so Jason.
Yeah, me say it. Do someone pull it up. Bring it up back. Yeah, that. Go on Google right now and share screen, Kishan. Go up on transfer mark and just type in a top player, bro. You see me?
Right, cool.
I don't know, Kylian Mbappe. Or not even Kylian Mbappe. Type in Bukayo Saka. Can start this, right? No, the reason why I'm saying you can't miss transfer mark is because transfer mark valuation is very low. It is always low. More times than not, it's not realistic, especially when it comes to top players, bro. You see me? You see, for mediocre players or alright players, it's accurate. But for top players, transfer market does not factor in a whole lot of things. Transfer market, it more statistical based and them things. Now, the valuation of a player does not, it no matter about stats. Rasmus Højlund went for 75 million and him scored 9 goals in a Serie A the season before. Zine. Arsenal got Gabriel Jesus for 45 million. And he's a Premier League proven player. You see, bro.
Brother, J-Shire seminary, really, brother.
Prices in football depend on a variety of things. If the way Manchester United break down the price for Rasmus Højlund is a 6-year contract or a 5-year contract in the.
Brother, I mean, even know that, dog.
I mean, even know, brother, what you say? I'm saying 75 million. Divide that by 5, you get 15 million. If it's a 6-year contract, you divide it by 6, you get 12 million. That's 12 million a year. Them are pre as, right? Plus him wages are go low. So him wages might come to say anywhere between 15 million a year. No, 3 million a year or 3 to 4 million a year, right? So in total, them they around 15 to 16 million a year on Rasmus Højlund. But if I should plug that in to 15 million a year times how much that now? 15 million a year times say the 6-year contract when they on. I'm gonna put that 18 million a year times the 6-year contract when they on. That take it to 108 million in our wages and the transfer fee. You see me? Now, You can't make that compared to a player where they would have sell, where they would have get ready made. Like look at Osimhen. Osimhen they go for how much? 110, 120, 100 and this. Him have injury problems. Him no Premier League proven. He more experienced. But guess what? They might take a risk. They might look on the potential. This guy is way more younger. If we can develop him and build on this way him have, then he might go be worth more. He might go become a world.
So when I say about the soccer thing now, because this situation of soccer now, so what's the conversation about? I'm kind of lost in translation. Obviously, soccer just resigned, don't? Yeah, soccer just resigned. What, like a 4 or 5 year deal? No, with a 4 or 5 year deal, if Arsenal's supposed to sell soccer to like a Man City or a
no, not Man City. Who would do that? It would have to be a Real Madrid.
Alright, if you're supposed to sell soccer to Real Madrid, how much you feel so he might go for?
He might go for more than the market value there.
Really?
He's untouchable. He is on the long-term contract with him. Because that's the reason why. Because we're not going to let him go. We don't have to. And that is one you now understand. He's not worth 130k, right? And it's not K, it's a mil. He's not worth 130 million. But he's untouchable. He's a star. He's a talisman. We are in Champions League. We are top performing. So if anybody want to get him, they have to go pay enormous amount of money. How much Neymar go for? No player is worth 222 million. But for them get him off of Barcelona, though, that is what they had to pay. That is what determines the value. Not the player's ability, not the player's stats, but the situation, the contract situation, their performances. You see me? How much that player is worth to the team that is selling. Ivan Antonio no worth 100 mil, but he is valued at 100 mil. Why? Because he's worth that much to them. Declan Rice, all right, he's worth the 100 mil to me, but a lot of people, they never believe same worth that. But guess what? He was worth that to West Ham United. David Moyes come out the other day and said the reason why West Ham United are performing so badly away are 2 words. Declan Rice. And with the 100 million, the way him get a defensive midfielder in Alvarez, him get Ward Prowse, him get Calvin Phillips for loan, him get Kudos. A lot of people would say he spent well, not true, Kishan. But at the end of the day, him still not feel all the way him spend, come up to the 100 mil there, where Declan Rice and perform like how Declan Rice would have do and help the team like how Declan Rice would have helped the team. And that goes to show you it's not about just the ability, bro. It's what that player is worth to that team. Neymar was worth 222 million pounds to or euros to Barcelona. So if PSG, yeah, Neymar. So if PSG did want him, that them have to pay. And then pay.
Alright, pretty. Look on if Harry Maguire, for example. Remember when Leicester sell Maguire, no, brother? The man them got City come to the man them and say, yo, you know, so we're interested in the man and list the price. And man them say, I'm mad, brother, for which fridge? And we can go buy a fridge down at Walmart or so. You see me, I say, so United come in, pay that the money. The man them take the 80 mil, go build new training facility. Harry Maguire never work that, brother, but I want him did work to Leicester City. Remember, you know, at the time when Leicester City sold Harry Maguire, they were doing well, you know, Leicester that finished like what, 5th and consecutive seasons that pushed the top 4, win the FA Cup. So I think them did even win the FA Cup when Maguire did left. That's it. Yeah. So that's the valuation that these clubs have on these players. It's not so much the ability, because you have some Premier League club, a scammer club, brother. May I tell you, there's some Premier League club where they must sell player and a scam them, a scam people, because the player them not they're not worth that valuation.
I wouldn't call it scam, Kishan, because guess what? At the end of the day, a lot of these players are talismans. They have huge influence on this club. And if they are to sell, they have to replace. And if them can't replace, a lot of them will face the possibility of relegation. And for these clubs, staying in the Premier League is a top priority. So even if them get the amount of money where they want to get for that player, them still have to replace the player adequately. Them still have to fill in all the gaps that player had on that team. Leadership.
Especially if it's like especially if it's like 2 players in one. You get me? I say like a Declan Rice, for example. When Declan Rice left, you have to replace him with 3-4 different players. It's still not enough.
And still replace him with 3-4 players and him still not.
Correct, no. If Bournemouth go sell Dominic Solanke, you know, they have to go buy like what 2-3 man, you know, just for replace him,
Just
you know.
replace his goals.
Same thing with Brentford as well. You see me? So them even made other positions with them need to have money for them have to go say, all right, then you say this is money, this have to go cover like 2-3 years, you know. A lot of these players, they're not the best like players in respective positions in terms of their abilities. But when them clubs say, yo, all right, we have to go sell them money, it's not just replacing him like for like, it's replacing him plus a position where we did already want to fill out. You see me?
And just to wrap this up, Kishan, put our face on this and let them see. There was a breakdown of like the finances and how the things that West Ham were going to do to replace Declan Rice. And they looked at the attributes and they looked at various things that Declan Rice brought to the team and tried to fill that in with 2 or 3 players. Now, the first thing them look at is his height, his aerial dominance, and presence, right? Them say, all right, we're going to need somebody with that. So what them do? Them bring in Alvarez. Them say them need somebody with aggression. What them do? Them bring in Alvarez. Well, guess what? Alvarez not having passing ability. Alvarez not having game IQ. Alvarez not have them things. So guess what them go for? Them go for James Ward-Prowse. James Ward-Prowse has the passing range. Zine, James Ward-Prowse has, he might not physical, he might not can be box-to-box, but he have set piece ability, which we've seen that Declan Rice has. You see me? In corner assists and all them things, then set piece, he's becoming a regular set piece taker for Arsenal. You see me? So they replace that range of passing, all of them little things, they go from outside of the box with James Ward-Prowse. You see me? Them try to get in Calvin Phillips, which them think would have worked and it never worked. You see me? Plus, them have a little bit of money where them get kudos with, and that was a good buy. And guess what the coach say? Them still miss him. Them still can't cope. You see me, bro? So that's the last thing we don't have to say, bro. Let's move on to the next topic.
Before we move on, this topic reminds me of Anthony Gordon for Everton or that place for Newcastle right now. I think when he did actually leave them contract that run, you see me, I know if that one did sign to like a 4 or 5 year contract, he would have go for more than him go for. I believe Newcastle signed for like what 50 or so, which is a fair price in my opinion for the player. But if him contract did more, I feel like they would have sell him for a bit more, you know. But next player we're going to talk about is Bobby de Cordova Reid, Fulham player, Jamaican international. As we all know, this was covered by Sportsmax in January, but for some reason nobody ever really pick up on it. So Bobby Reid contract is set to end in June. And people, may I tell you, I do some research on enough Reggae Boyz players contract ending, brother. May I tell you, man. Every other respective club with about enough Reggae Boyz them contract end, brother, and it's like no renewal is in sight.
So guys, you know, so you can expect coverage from every Reggae Boy.
Every
Reggae Boy. We not just cover Leon Bailey. We not just cover put my face on this today. We not just cover Leon Bailey. We not just cover Butler. We not just cover Whisper. You see? We cover every single Reggae Boy where they out there. You see? Because every single Reggae Boy is a coverage. And we know the fans they want here. Sometimes I'm tired for just a year about Bailey and Whisper and Butler, JFF. You see me? So yeah, bro, we there for cover every single Reggae Boy where they out there. Every single high profile Reggae Boy.
But yeah, people, as I say, a lot of the Reggae Boys, them contract are in. You see, man, we'll go talk about them in some other videos this upcoming week. But Bobby Reid is one as well. You know, you have Omari Hutchinson, 1 year left on his contract. You have Michail Antonio, who no renewal is in sight for him at this moment in time. And then you have Bobby Reid from January. He was in negotiations with Fulham. However, Bobby Reid did admit in an interview that with the Athletic as well, that he admitted that it takes time and he's trying to be patient surrounding the contract negotiation with Fulham. However, you know, from January and whatever, when I read this article, right, to me, it almost seemed like Bobby Reid, to an extent, was frustrated with how negotiations were going, because the article went on to state that the 31-year-old expressed optimism about reaching an agreement, but acknowledged that such negotiations take time. And if you kind of read this and look at it, I mean, you're optimistic, you know. Like, in life, you're always going to have optimism, right? But when you have optimism in these situations, it's not something that is signed, sealed, and delivered. You get me? I say, like, you know, 100% sure. I mean, no contract is ever 100% sure, depending on the quality of player that you are. If you're like a soccer Mbappe, you know, say, your club will go offer your contract. You see me? I say? But Bobby basically acknowledged, say, yo, this take time, whatever the case is. But my main concern with a lot of these contract negotiations with Michail Antonio and these guys, why are these clubs leaving it so late for these Jamaican players? You know, why is it that they're leaving these contract negotiations so late? Because for any respective player, you kind of want, when you're up on the last 6 months of your contract and you're uncertain about your future, you kind of want to know, say, yo, you kind of want to know, say, yo, you either secure at the club or you start look for a move by the time someone come. I mean, these players have agents, so they know the opportunities that exist outside of these clubs that they would believe in. But still, you know, Bobby Reid once again is one player that is out of contract in June. Now, Dicanio, let me get your thoughts surrounding Bobby the Cordova Reid. If he does leave Fulham on a free, right? What's next for Bobby Reid?
Bro, it's very hard to say. And you guys can go and check out the video that we made on the Bobby Reid situation. Big up Dylan. But yeah, bro, it's hard to say where next for Bobby Reid. He is firm proven. He's been doing it for a good while. So, and he's almost just 31. So yeah, bro, if Fulham don't want to sign him, there will be Premier League clubs out there that will take him, bro. It just depends on his mentality, where he sees himself, where he wants to go. You never know. Like, Saudi is still a growing league. I'm not gonna stop bring up Saudi, bro. If Saudi links steady, he's a firm proven player. I'm a 31. Go Saudi. You see me? But I don't think he would have got MLS. It's too early for that. Him still have a good 2-3 more years in the Prem, bro. He's an experienced player. He has 7 goals and 3 assists this season in the Prem. So double figures for goal contributions, bro, in our mid-table Prem team. He's Prem proven. So if Fulham don't want to sign him up, then other clubs will want him, bro. Other clubs will definitely want him in the Prem, bro. But again, as I say, it just depends on his mentality, his mindset, where he sees himself, what he wants for his future. And yeah, bro, I wish him all the best still, because he's a very humble baller. I'm a rate him highly.
Yeah, and for Bobby Reid as well, I think in this interview, when he did the interview with the Athletic, he kind of expressed that game time is something that he wants, you know. And any player, you know, when you're on your last league, you still want to play as much games as possible. And especially when you look at the selection process for Jamaica, there are a few players that can potentially come in that can displace a Bobby Reid. There are a few players in there now that can displace Bobby Reid to an extent, you know. So for him, he needs to be playing games come next season, whether it's with Fulham or any other team. You know, they made it because when they get older, you know, say your body is not the same compared to like 5-6 years ago when you're a bit younger. So game time for Bobby Reid is something that he's prioritizing, you know. So it's really important for Bobby Reid. But once again, enough Reggae Boyz kind of out of contract, or some big moves will be coming for a lot of Reggae Boyz. You know, you have Jamal Lowe, who's linked with a move away from Bournemouth. He was on loan to Swansea. You have Andre Blake's situation with Philadelphia Union. The man say, oh, the club not ambitious. You see me, I say, man, say, man, kind of, you man happy, you know. You know, so when you end up in a relationship, you want to lift up. You see me, you want to go find a new girl. So the man want to find a new club. You have Bobby Reid, Michail Antonio, who uncertain surrounding their future. You have Whisper, who can potentially go on loan come next season. We don't know what going with Whisper. You have, what name? Omari Hutchinson was 1 year left on his contract as well. Maybe Chelsea resign him. So enough things are going with the Reggae Boyz this summer in terms of, you know, the transfer window. Some big moves are going. Some big moves going to happen this summer pertaining to the Reggae Boyz. Can Leon Bailey move this summer? What do you think? Arsenal are going to buy him for replace Bukayo Saka? Because me think Bailey better than Saka, you know. A joke. Me just a joke, people. Me just a joke.
Watch it front on face, man. You don't want to Bailey, brother. Because guess what? As a Jamaican, I want Bailey to be playing week in, week out. Right? And if him come Arsenal, that's not going to happen. So I don't want him on my club, bro. Seriously.
Yo, I'm going to tell you about a little potential Reggae boy, isn't it?
If he was in Jamaican, I would have said yes, come in, come play back up. But in Jamaican, I'm more to see him play. So, nah, bro. No, I'm going
to tell the people them about a little potential Reggae boy. Wait, the man not ambitious at all. The man just want one bench. I not say man I go play for Jamaica, it's just a potential. You see Reece Nelson, the man lack ambition, brother. Oh, one man can one bench, so brother. Yeah, man need to lift up off Arsenal and go play some game, brother, and forward and play for Jamaica. Is it me, say, brother? Reece Nelson every day the man want bench for Arsenal. I know say the money to
Reece Nelson. Leave on a free, you know. Last summer he could have leave on a free and him sign a new contract, but I feel like that does some loyalty to the club still. Them goodly selling this summer. I think he never really want to do Arsenal that having him there for so long and them get a fee fine. So I think Arteta get in mid and make him sign for selling back. That's why you don't see him play much.
I mean, if Olise leave Palace, come here, say Palace link with him. You see me? If Olise leave Palace, then he can potentially go because him play in that position as well.
It would have been dreadful for recent today here, so long as an academy product and him be on a free dog. That would have, it would have been good business from Arsenal. So.
Yeah, so he needs to left and go play some game because, you know, I feel like Reece Nelson would have played for Jamaica, but that's when the World Cup time comes to him. I feel like I'm going to play for, you know, you see me I say? I think him knows I'm not going to make it in the England team. Same with Smith Rowe, but is Smith Rowe captain? Smith Rowe captain, that's all.
I think so.
Yeah, so Smith Rowe is out of the picture. But Cygnus Media say, true about Reece Nelson. Yeah, brother, like Reece Nelson, man, if you have some ambition, brother, and lift up off of the Arsenal bench, brother, and go play some football and put 2 balls in the back of the net. You see me? Jason Gona boy up Arsenal, so Jason, if you got tag team, Fulham want him back. It's the money and length of the contract seems to be the issue. Yeah, and you know, Bobby Reid with the athletic did express say, yo, it kind of take time, you see me? So I just say go still. This man said, Jay Sharp, big up yourself, Bailey to go Liverpool. What do you think about that one day?
Yeah, I just mentioned it earlier. May I say we don't know what going on the Salah situation there. If he might even love the new coach over there, Salah might be on a move. So we not put that off the cards, bro. They might go in a Champions League. Say Villa say 80 mil. They might can pay it, especially if we try and replace him. So it's gonna be a whole heap of pressure though. But the new coach we are coming in, I think the new coach will take the pressure they have by. Like the pressure of replacing Salah would have been huge, but the new coach will come in kind of level. The new coach will come in kind of remind me of Ange in a way.
Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah, and what Ange do with Spurs is basically like block out the noise. Yes, I know Spurs are shit. Yes, I know Spurs are battlers. Yes, I know I battled the Carabao Cup, the only possible trophy we could have win. And when we drop out so early, we don't have no choice. We don't have no hope for the rest of the season. But I don't care. Me I go develop the players. Me I go create a new system, a good system. And we are going to play good football and we have to see what happens next. I think that's what that coach is. So if we are going to replace Mohamed Salah,
watch out now.
Yeah, I go big, but hey, bro.
I go warn them on them. I go warn the Liverpool fans them. You see them Dutch ballad manager there? Yo, don't trust them. Want to make sure you have a care line up. So when Ernest like F himself, want to just drive the man at the airport and ship him out. Because I say, boy, 10 brother, ramp him on ramp on my club in a brother. Boy, ramp on my club, brother. I say, don't trust the ballad manager them, brother. Unless I Pep Guardiola. You see me, I say, boy, you see the Dutch manager them where they make ball, do not trust them. Turn out the man come from the same lineage, brother. I tell you, the man cut from the same cloth. Hey, Ryan, when they up on Ryan show and the man tell me, say, yo, watch out. Ryan, big up yourself. Ryan tell me, say, yo, the amount of pain tablet him have to take, brother, when Liverpool lose. The man say when Liverpool never used to go, the amount of pain tablet he take. Brother,
right, imagine
if Ernest got go Liverpool and mash up the thing, brother. I be, yo, Ryan, I go, man, I mash up him made with pain tablet, brother. But him saying put up the pain tablet now still. You see me, you don't know them kind of good. But when United go beat them up and thing and them drop out of the Europa League, man say take European tablet, brother, you see me? But yo, people, once again, like up the live, hit the subscribe button if you're new. So yeah, and the link is in the chat as well, so you can come on and have to say, yeah, Travis Pessoa, Ryan LFC, don't know the things, big up on yourself. I'm say Mr. United now. We're going for Mr. United. Ryan said, this is Liverpool, not Manchester United. Oh, Jaja, yo, man, this up thing, brother. You see me? United will be back on top again. But watch out, I could go in our squad selection. I could build a squad. You see me? Don't know the things that we did do it last Sunday, but you weren't here last Sunday, so you know your thoughts obviously different from Dylan's. So I could get into it and see what you officers surrounding what we can build, and including the help of the people as well that's watching the live. I'm gonna drop in the thoughts in the comment section. Who don't want to see the squad, but this is not a 55 man squad still. You see me? Jay Shai said, Presser, Tenag is the right coach for United. The players them just don't good. I believe that one. Kwani Hargrim says we select. Listen to man carefully, Travis. Chris Smith say, Travis, Hargrim not pick the team and pick Dixon. Are you real for me? No other country in the Caribbean would select Dixon. No other country in the Caribbean. I mean, no other country in the Caribbean even good as we. Unless I like Mexico or some of them people there. So yeah. So we could have squad selection. Yeah, I think we did have the setting where you can like.
Oh, I'm see it.
All right, so I'm going to get into it. So I'm going to select a starting level, right? Jamaica. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I know this one, I should select, you know. This one? All right, this one it is. All right. So which formation are you good?
But you take in the last video with you and Dylan, and I think the 4 at the back works for Jamaica, bro. So I'm gonna go to 3-4-3, but it would have been with like 2 strikers and a come in at the middle. But it depends on the game, depends on the team we are play against, and it also depends on how best we can maximize our strengths and attack for them deficiencies. You see me? So it's anywhere between a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-1-2. A 4 at the back.
No, sorry. Sorry, not for cutting. J-Shy. Mexico. Excluding Mexico and excluding Mexico, you see me? Mexico and the Caribbean. Mexico and the Caribbean, America, then North America basically. But if you take out them 2 teams to an extent, right? Trinidad and them team don't really have a better team than we, you see me? So them would have used a Dixon, you know them way there. I don't know if Dixie could have make another Dominican team over go play. I don't think so. Because they have some good player. Yeah, he would make another team because them team they can afford in terms of the players with them have.
But of course, he could have make a 23-man squad.
Well,
them team that LT, bro. I mean,
Dominica, you want to go play June 6?
Yeah. Them can make him must can make a 23-man squad for them. Them have a decent starting level, but
alright. So you say a 3-4-3.
Yeah.
Alright.
And the main reason why as well, as Maria go wrap up and says, it suits the team, bro. Ethan Pinnock has played in a 3 at the back for majority of his time. Latibo here is a right back / centre back. We play him in midfield. You see me? So if you have a right back / centre back in international football, it's a no-brainer to play that man on one of the either one of the sides of a back three. You see me? And you have Deshaun Bernard there, bro. Young upcoming centre back. It helps us to cover spaces. It helps us to be defensively sound. And it helps us to counter-attack well. You see me? You have Lembikisa. Well, we have to get into that, so go through.
Alright, so who gets in the goal for you? Andre Blake or Andre Onana?
No, brainer, man.
Alright, so Onana then. Alright, so Blake making a goal, you see me? So the back three now, how you sort it out? Bernard,
Latibo center, Latibo here on the left side.
Latibo here on the left side.
Yeah.
Alright. Pinnock in this? Yeah, I mean this. So Ethan Pinnock, since him come back from injury, have a good season with what you call the club there? Brentford. Yo, I just see the man, I walk on. Oh.
About
Pinnock. So it's a
and
then Latibo here.
Yeah.
Alright, Latibo here. So that's the back three started, right?
Yeah.
And obviously Pinnock would have been the man who will lead them out and they may have that expertise in defense. So wing back situation, obviously Lembiki is off of the right hand side and Greg Lee off of the left.
Not Greg Lee, Amar Bell.
No, I used to play them when I injured her. So although Dylan did say Amar Bella come back from injury. So
back, man. He might fall back for Copa America for sure. What we are select for? We are select for qualifiers or Copa.
Select the best 23 right now, isn't it? Our best 11 on the pitch right now.
Put Lay Knight. Mr. Reliable. Him score a 1 goal. Put Lay Knight for now.
Alright, so the midfield, Damian Lowe and Anderson.
Bro, say me I go put a shout out there where a lot of people might not like, but we need to start integrating Jonathan Russell in this midfield from early, bro. I do not like Lowe is a very hard-working player, but in our midfield, I don't like it, dog. Promise. But we know saying I go play. That's one thing. He's going to play. So I'm not disrespect him in any way, and he's a very good professional. But me just don't want to see him in the team. You see me? I know he will play, and I accept that he will play. But this is my preference. So I want to see Jonathan Russell in the team, and But again, football is about relationships, bro. So even though the quality of the players are good, it's all about chemistry and relationships and them things. So
Jonathan used to play for Barnsley, I believe, in a League One. Yeah.
yeah. So where I work with Low. Make work with
All right.
Low, bro.
So Damien Lowe then.
It's all about relationships and chemistry. So make work with Low.
I'm gonna just put them on the bench. I'm ready on the team.
Oh, you don't have Casey Palmer in there.
I'm doing that one.
Make work with Low and Palmer. I know that can easily interchange because Low can play centre back. Latibody here can play midfield. So if it's a case where Low tired, them can work, them can interchange, them can sort it out. Because we've seen them sort it out in that way. In the Nations League that has in March. So them can sort it out. There's flexibility there.
All right. So I could say Omari Hutchinson come play for the country, right?
Yeah.
Where does Omari Hutchinson fit into this team? Because I mean, he can play as a cam, as an attacking midfielder, right? However, that depends on the formation that we play.
Exactly.
So he brings that flexibility in this team, right?
Yeah.
And I think he can even perform better in that position compared to if you're supposed to play like a Bobby Reid in that position, because he have more legs, he have more technical ability, if he's him smarter, him IQ, whatever the case is. You see me as a compared to a Bobby Reid, you know, no disrespect to Bobby Reid, but Bobby Reid is like an all-purpose player. Get me as them man to play any both type pitch. So what's the saying? Like jack of all trades, master of none. So he's not the master of one safe position to an extent. You see me I say? So if you play a formation that can accommodate an attacking midfielder, then Omari Hutchinson could be that type of player, you know what I mean? Or even Casey Palmer as well. So on the right hand side, if Leon Bailey is in this team, right, and you have the option of Omari Hutchinson, Bob Reid, and Leon Bailey, who play for the right hand side for you?
And that's the reason why I told you two formations, because it just depends on a whole lot of stuff. So if Leon Bailey is back, then the front three picks itself. It's Antonio, Bailey, Damari, right? But we know the Leon Bailey situation. If he's not back, we have to move on, and we are well equipped to move on. So we can see a place where Omari Hutchinson can play on the right, and we'll have both Damari and Antonio up top. When we are defend or when we are press, it'll be a 2 with Damari and somebody up top. Or you might have Damari come wide, and it can rotate, you see me? But the main thing is Omari Hutchinson at the cam, Damari and Antonio up top. Obviously, we know how football go. And yes, that's the next point that I was going to make. Bobby's football IQ is up there, and his experience is good.
Yeah, but I talk as a creative. I talk as a creative player.
No,
as
man,
a creative player.
Creative player, he has it.
You think Bobby more creative than can be more creative than Omari Hutchinson?
In country football, where
there is someone going on country football now, brother.
You know what we are talking about? The Jamaica
in
football
general, brother.
Bro,
who you think better in terms of like if they're supposed to play as a number 10 right now?
Bro, I have not seen Omari Hutchinson play at the level where Bobby Reid has played. So I cannot factually say that, bro.
Yeah, but surely if Bobby Reid did good as all you're trying to make him up a bit, maybe the coach that player formation could accommodate him more for 10 and give him that creative responsibility. But the man have the technical ability to be that creative, like what the team are look for. You know, brother, remember saying at decades, brother, watch out. At decades we have ball out for a man creative can have that creative output, you know. The last man who did have we be what name? We can't stay at one club. Where dog name? Ravel Morrison. In terms of creativity, Bobby Reid not come close to Ravel Morrison in terms of creativity, brother.
But Ravel played deeper, bro. Ravel played more as a central midfielder, a box-to-box midfielder. Bobby Reid is playing in Jamaica either as a winger, a right midfielder, or an attacking player. I feel like he can be more creative than Jamaica. The type of creativity in a Jamaican football is not creating 10, 15, 20 chances a game, you know. It's showing up in moments, being smart, being intelligent, opening spaces. It's not on-the-ball creativity. Jamaica does not have the on-the-ball creativity. It's about being smart on the pitch, using a football IQ to create chances. Look at the goal we scored in the semi-final against City. Not City, against USA. That was good. For him get assist for Greg Lee from a throw-in, creating space for himself, getting a good quality crossing. That is a level of creativity we are expecting that can help this Jamaica team, bro. Isn't it?
Kwani. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I just want to say something to Kwani, brother. Like nobody never say Bell fit. Who said the man come back from injury, brother? Come on, brother. The man in a rehabilitation phase. You see me? Nobody never said the man fit, brother.
I think that Belly matter about Reid back. He says every day come on YouTube talking about where Omari fit. I think he's talking about where Omari Hutchinson fits into the national team. Not talk about Omari Bell.
Cause Kwani ever troll me, so I just try to easy me. But let's move on then. So who get him on the right hand side? I could say Bailey, right?
Bailey.
Alright. Leon Bailey. The striker, Nicholson or Michail Antonio?
Say that again?
Nicholson or Antonio?
You know, saying he's a fan of Boza, bro. And Boza.
Right, so I know where you're going to start, but why Sherman Nicholson can't get on the team? Because out of the two, man, he must score for the country, brother.
Exactly. So that me I say anyone who finish. Boza my bro. You see me? So and Boza and Bailey have a very good partnership. I've seen them, I think, both assist each other in one game. Remember the Mexico game when Boza, when Bailey chop a man out in a piece of stadium grass and send Bomba Boza line. And when him send Boza line, Boza take a man and whip that team from Bailey fired and him buck out the Mexicans Mexico, bro. You see me? The man them have a piece of chemistry, them find him one another when them play for Jamaica. And Boza has the numbers. So I'm not on this Michail Antonio wagon, but he is a Premier League player. He's starting for West Ham. So if him play, I can't complain.
To respond to Chris Smith, you see, I'm selective here because even though I did say Whisper must make the national team, it's when they actually met the starting 11 and met the bench, etc. In the set video, I say, yo, you know, so I don't feel like Whisper can make it in the team now. Team though. I'm say, you know what? I'm now go about put in the team. So yes, initially I did say I must make the team, but I did really assist the team with like Jamal Low and some of the man that take out. Feel like put Whisper in that position. I say no, Whisper can't make it. You get me, answer, brother? But what me did say is if Copa America or Carnival expanded to 26 and 3 more players can go, then would I take him? You get me, I say? But if at 23, me say yo, me did after me initially say I must make the team, but did say, you know what, I'm not for make it again.
But did hear talk about that as well, you know, somebody do a little match in my brain, like, of course Whisper can make it. Look for the attacking options we have for World Cup. Hutchinson got called and he never go. Bailey theme situation. So make we just give and take quick and fast. So Cephas out, Bailey in, right? Corbett out, Omari Hutchinson in, right? Now Antonio was there. Antonio never did it. Oh, he never did it. So Antonio in, who can put in? Who else did it? We're below par. Dixon. Yeah, Antonio in for Dixon. It's tough for real. If you have a put in Whisper, you have to drop low.
Yeah, I mean, look for him. After what I did say, I say, no, I'm not drop John or Cephas for accommodate Whisper. I'm not do it.
No,
but I say, if the thing expand to 26.
But yeah, you'd have to, if it's a 23-man squad, it comes down to Jamal Low or Dujan Whisper Richards.
Jamal Low, yeah, I'm gonna put Jamal Low over Whisper still. You see me? I have to put Jamal Low over Whisper. I'm not going to see so.
That's a waste because Low is more of a striker. And if you have Boza and Michail Antonio, you don't need Low.
Yeah, so, but Low can play for the wing too, you see me?
Yeah, but you pick Low, me pick Whisper, but we move.
You say Whisper replace Burke. But if you're going to replace Corey Burke, you have to replace him like for like. You get me, I say?
No, not really. But just they are putting like the numbers. Michail Antonio wasn't in the last squad. So Michail Antonio for Burke, Bailey for Cephas, Omari Hutchinson for Kahim Dixon. And then that only left you with Jamal Low. You see me? If that left you with Jamal Low, then the rest, the next spot there for up for grabs is Jamal Low spot. So you have 3-4 players. We have 5 for Jamal Low spot now. You see me?
I mean, my assist, but for the strike, how we are good. Well, some of the man them must say, yo, what Boza do? Clement foot. But still, brother, you have one man who has scored for country and one man who has scored for country. You get me? I say the only reason I'm gonna put Michail Antonio over him in going forward is because I'm club form, but I give him that edge there. You get me? I say, and Boza not really depend on form now. But then again, sometimes you have man who can score for club but not score for country. You have man who not score for club but score for country. You get me, sir, brother?
Yeah,
But
but
once
the man
you
has 6 goals for Jamaica, bro. You have
yeah,
to.
once you
And last season, him have how much? How much him have in the calendar year last season for Jamaica? Around 9 or 7?
I think
Yeah,
it was a
bro.
high
You
scoring player
pick up a
or
man
something
like
like that.
that. He
Yeah.
was critical and crucial in our Nations League run.
Yeah, so that's the only reason I'm gonna give Michail Antonio edge because I'm club form. You see me, I say, brother? But because both are scored for the country, and so would I give him that edge than me. How me like my striker them. Me not like no flat trap bully and no man who can just hold up play. Me like man who can put the ball at the back of the net. You get me, I say, brother? I saw me pre football. You see me? Right now, when the United they take Weggers and them on the panel, and me say we did that link with Arnautovic one time. I said, brother, which Arnautovic can come to my club, brother? I'm mad. Nah, your brother, man, I go pick up man in the league. One we can put ball at the back of the net than Arnautovic, brother. Nah, flat trap boy, my club, bad man. You see me? Even other Igalo never bad because at least him will score goals. Like him, they have a proven track record of scoring goals. You see me, I say, and him could have hold up play as well. But me like when a striker put the ball in the back of the net. Michail Antonio for Jamaica is just not that type of person. You see me, that's why I'm gonna give both of the edge. But going forward, Michail Antonio slightly get it because I'm club form. So who would I go with? I go with Michail Antonio.
Yeah, man,
You see me?
Antonio.
I think the last time they go with both, I believe. I mean, if you remember, but yeah, Antonio go get the spot for me. If they know this, yeah. So Michail Antonio get the spot. Just about the married girl over there. So this will be the starting 11. As I say, say from World Cup qualifiers. Because I not think we'll get an additional players right now unless I mean Hutchinson would be one, right? And it depends if Leon Bailey come back. Yo, to be honest, brother, knowing how Craig Butler stand and Leon Bailey and how the man them love spotlight, brother, I feel like them would have come out right before Copa America and say, yo man, I'm gonna play for your country. You see me? Big man thing. Just the way the man them love headlines, brother. Like, yeah, the best player for Jamaica is gonna play, which he's not really the best player for Jamaica. By name he is, but by performances he's not. So I could see that happening. Some kind of believe that Leon Bailey will feel him in the squad, brother. I feel so. You see me? So what you?
Copa America, of course. Me can see that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well,
Qualifier.
Bernard, Pinnacle, Latibodier, Greg Lee, Damian Lowe, Casey Palmer, Lemby Kisa, Leon Bailey, Michail Antonio, and Demari Gray. And to be honest, bro, looking at this squad, I said the same thing last week. Isn't it? Even if you put Nicholson over Antonio, or even if you shift like Palmer and put Anderson or somebody else, the team to me, brother, is still not strong enough, brother. We're lacking something. We're lacking the defensive midfielder. If we're going to play a formation, we're going to really accommodate that. Or even if Damian Lowe play in this position, we lack a natural box to box midfielder.
Bro, yeah? And that player is Jonathan Russell. You go watch him and educate. Me I build a video about him, dog. But I don't know who Jonathan Russell is as a young 22-year-old midfielder. The guy is physically imposing. He's calm on the ball. He's press resistant. What do you mean? Bro, we have that player. We not use him, dog. I don't know why. I don't know if him just accustomed to country ball game it or if him too soft. But for a man where he play a championship and I play down in a League One, bro, the man must rough. You see me? I see Bomba Karai Anderson we are 18 and get opportunities over him, even though Anderson a killer. You see me? But now we have that player and we not use him, we not give him games. We don't know what. We would have in and around national team to really find out. You see me? But Jonathan Russell is him, dog.
Yeah, Hargrimson I forgot. Evaluate some of them selection end of the team. You see me I say? Because as a midfielder, brother, I feel like say if I go play Damian Lowe, brother, you have better man who can play at the position than Damian Lowe. Big man thing.
Yeah, brother.
You see me? Go drop Damian Lowe.
Like, and this is not a bash. I truly know how Jamaicans stay, you know. But not a bash, no, you know. But I just don't like seeing him in a midfield. I don't like seeing him in a backline. I just don't like seeing him playing because yes, him win the ball when he win the ball when him do. The ball kick away, ball gone. Sometimes him do the hard thing and the easy thing for those like a ball and man put him kick away ball. You see me? So Russell might be too slow, but at the end of the day, it come up to positioning. Signals. It's all about positioning, relationships, and chemistry. You see me? Busquets on the slowest player than ever. But you find a way to fit him in.
Yeah.
You see me?
Chris Smith said pull out the stats. Them alright. So Chris Smith, see for stats here, right? Obviously, player for the left hand side predominantly. You can see him heat map. Looks like a player with obviously where you can see Mara, don't?
Yeah.
Alright, so where this is, you can see where in terms of this heat map, him like coming on the inside, you know? Right, so like for coming from the inside. Look like him push ball line enough for the time them and thing. Him not really operate central. Obviously he's a winger when him play for. Yeah, obviously he's a winger when him play for. I mean club. So total games played 30. Out of the 30, him start 20 minutes per game, 54. Not bad. Obviously, you don't really see out the games them that much. Goals 3, expected goals 4.71. What's the next important thing? Shots per game 1.4, goals per game 0.1. Not the best. Big chances missed 4. Goal conversion rate 7%. Penalty none. Not take no free kick. It look like goes inside the box 3 out of 32 chances.
So he has 3 goals and 1 assist in 30 games, 20 starts.
Alright, so what Chris Smith has about this now? Chris Smith, what you say? He must get selected?
He just want to compare the 3 of them, Bozza, Jamal, and Cephas, and say.
1 second, let me just address this comment. Good youth. Your comment doesn't go with the name, and you're behaving like a asshole. I'm sorry to say it, but you're behaving like an asshole. Who put them 2 waste money on YouTube? Every fool have an opinion. Rusty not ready, and I'm assuming that you could also, or you are a fool as well, because I guess anybody who have an opinion is a fool, and the only waste they have a river tandem. So reevaluate your comment. But yeah, have a bit more respect. But yeah, so where Chris Smith say? I am some must pull up the stats at the Monday.
Yeah, bro. So him just want to pull up the stats on those 3 players and pick who would make the national team based off merit.
All right, so let me write it down. So Cephas
has 3 goals, 1 assist in 30 games and 20 starts in a Turkish league.
All right, so who was him on? Bozza?
Him on Bozza. So I can search in Bozza right now.
Nicholson.
I think Bozza have 4 goals and 3 assists.
All right, the big green one now. All right, so this is Bozza heat map. And Bozza is a striker, don't?
Yeah. So he has.
So look like him come deep enough time then.
Yup. He plays more like a link-up player. Barely having heat maps in the box.
Judge youth, you know how the man for work, brother?
That is going to affect his goals. And anytime you see a striker play like that, that is instruction. Because we all know strikers don't really want to be in that position. They want to be in the box because the box is where you get goals, right? So if his heat map is saying that he's playing in that area of the pitch, that explains the reason why he might not be scoring as much goals for his country as he does for his national team. Because when he's playing for Jamaica, he is higher up. He's not expected to come all the way deep. He's expected to be on the transition, to play higher up, be on the transition, and get ready to pounce on any opportunity. So these are the type of analysis that you need to use instead of a jump on a truck. But maybe we take down the stats now. 26 games played, 17 starts. 4 goals. We scroll along to the assists.
Put the assist there.
Yeah, I have to go straight down, man.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, somebody did right. Come do a video about Bozza, so I know him stats. 4 goals and 3 assists in 17 starts and 26 games. You write that down?
Yeah. Well, not really. I think you write it down.
I think you write it down, but
contribution.
That ain't my brain. 4 goals.
So, goal contributions. But pretty snow now. To add to your point about him dropping deep, right? Yeah, that's going to affect any striker, brother. Honestly, it's going to affect any striker, especially you see if you have like, if I don't know how Clement football, I'm not watching them, but if them have a lot more like inside forwards where the emphasis is on them to score or whatever the case is, then Bozza Africa really link up play for them more than even them linking up play for him. You see me I say? So by the time the ball even get now the 18-yard box, Bozza they're behind already. You see me I say? Because him just released the ball and he's not flash. So that might affect his goal scoring record for this team, especially our team who are fighting a relegation, not a relegation battle.
Yeah, talk with sense, bro.
Total play 26, as I said. Let me look on some attacking output or attacking stats. Expected goal 6.81. Let me see. Passing assist 3. Expected assist 1.20. Touches 20.
And that shows his role as well. If he has 3 assists from 1.30 expected assists, and he has 4 goals from 6 goal expected goals. That just goes to show that this is a striker that is not in the box a lot. This is a striker that's not sharp. But when it comes to passing, when it comes to assists, he's outperforming his assists and underperforming his goals. So that just goes to show you the type of striker that Clermont is asking him to be. You see me?
Yeah, and as I said, big up to Max if that comment there. Yeah, because it makes sense. Based on his heat map, you can see where, and this heat map would have like basically take down all our movements in all of the games leading up to the last game we would have played. You get me? I say?
Exactly.
So yeah, you see it there. So and if you watch the Premier League as well, there's so many strikers. If you look at their heat map, the emphasis is not really on them to score goals because a lot of teams that have the inside forwards and the striker if you kind of link up play. Even Hurricane as well, not comparing him to Hurricane, but if you look on Hurricane heat map on him used to the Spurs, especially like under like Conte or Jose Mourinho, but sure now say Hurricane did operate a little bit more deep. However, Hurricane could have get spread out the pitch. Some of them could have the good enough passing ability for eventually wait for him to get him in for score. As I say, so you're right in that.
Hurricane is a guy that can score in any type of goal from anywhere. Penalties. He takes penalties. He scores free kicks. He scores long ranges.
Yo, I call the man Boza.
Boza. I know say a Boza, but I call him Boza, bro. You see it? That's how.
How you pronounce this name? Squilch 100. If he is doing what Clermont want him to do now, is he on the bench? Well, the years I look a young striker replace him recently, isn't me?
Well, maybe the young striker they do better at what they want him to do. Simple. Look at the games. That's there 26 goals. 26 games played, and he started 17. That's nobody. You play 26 games and you start 17. Not bad, bro. That means if you start 17, that means you bench 9. You see me?
This was the man who scored 2 goals to qualify for Copa America. My God, none of you qualify to coach a football team. Well, Alfred, may I do my coaching? Demo, are you going like saying never know the channel about how are these things are Demo? Nobody going with that, man. I mean 50-50. But yeah, man. Who's the next player? It's a Jamal Lowe, don't?
Yeah.
All right, I could pull up Jamal Lowe stats. So, yo, Chris Smith, are you actually pull up this? So,
his transfer have been very weird to me. Moscow League One. I agree with you, Max City. I agree with you at all. That's one thing I do like with the trajectory of Boza's career is the transfers they make get weird to me. Very, very weird.
Yo, what the man them must say? So out of the 2 players we look on so far, right? Obviously, majority of people that agree to pick Shaman Nicholson would bring him, right? Many people that agree that. So out of Cephas and Jamal Lowe. So I could look on Jamal Lowe now. So Jamal Lowe played for Swansea this season. Was on loan 30. I think he bred that recently. No, something I don't remember. I think so.
Yeah.
Now this is Jamal Lowe's heat map.
Playing as a touchline winger.
Yeah. Him not look like a more inside man. Him look like a more touchline, as I say. Isn't me? I say.
Yeah.
Get down, put the balls in the back, across.
That's more like Cephas' heat map.
Yeah, but him more direct down the line. You get me? I say. Cephas heat map, they kind of come in a bit more.
Cephas would have been more direct. Jamal Lowe have more guile in a way. Maybe I'm gonna tell you, maybe Swansea just have more possession, so him take them spaces them more. But I'm gonna think him more direct as in him run. Because remember, the heat map there is where you receive the ball, the touches where you have. In the red area, you have touches in that area. So I'm gonna think him really run and be direct down the wing. I think him just receive the ball in high positions.
Which I think if you look on Rashford heat map, he would have probably similar, in terms of when would have received the ball. I think Rashford and Grealish as well, maybe to an extent. Yeah. Grealish heat map would have probably similar as well in terms of when received the ball.
Yeah.
But Jamal Lowe would be like 35 games played, started 24 out of the 35 minutes per game, 64, 9 goals, and assists. How much assists him have? 3 assists. 3 assists.
Well, you have to bear in mind that he's played a whole lot more games than both of those players.
True. But by a small percentage though, by a small margin. So 9 goals. 35 games, 24 starts, 9 goals and 3 assists. Nobody know, especially for a team like Swansea.
Yeah, you know what? Decent
Yeah,
goal.
no,
That's why I'm saying I rate him, bro. But at the end of the day, he's just so far away from the actual starting two. And at the end of the day, the final spot are gonna come down to ratings in our way. And Jamaican and many Jamaicans, they are much prefer to see Whisper in our team than Jamal. I may I tell you that. Because it's not like it's that important of a role or that important of a spot. Can remember say Boza and Antonio don't take the first two. You see me?
yeah.
Boza and Antonio don't take the first two. The wing, Bobby Reid can play wide mid. They are going to play Bobby Reid wide mid if Damari Gray is out over Jamal Lowe, right? The only reason Jamal Lowe got called the last time was because we had so many players out, right? So with a fully fit and fully ready team, bro, it are hard, especially if it's that last attacking spot. I think the manager and the fans are going to want to see a Whisper. There's any more than a Low. And he rough on film side, but I just say football, bro.
Respect Demo. I think Demo's a Liverpool fan too, you know. Alright, so Chris Smith so must pull up the man that must say Travis want him friend them for play for the team. Look like Travis want him register Premier League or JPL man them for fill up the team. Travis, how are they down there? You see me? So I call upon Ellis Sims because Chris Smith said pull up Ellis Sims. So this is Ellis Sims, right? Yo, Ellis Sims operate across everything, no brother. Cause against United, no brother. The man go wide, no brother. The man they deadly, no dog. I tell you.
See, him touch map all over the place. We go up on him touch map. But even though him touch map all over the place, look at where you see majority of the red in the box.
Yeah.
And look at his goals this season, and you will see why majority of his red is in the box, and you'll see why he's a clinical player.
I think this one that the Horizon, I think remember the goal line was ahead, I believe it was too.
Yeah. So you see, same barely have touches in the box. Barely.
Outside. Half touches outside.
Yeah, but even in barely have touches in barely have central focus touches any specific place on the pitch, right?
Yeah.
It's all over the place. So him have central focus on the left, on the right, and barely have some in the box, certain areas of the pitch. But at the end of the day, he make those chances count. So I could go on him stats and see.
All right. So 46 games, 30 starts, 13 goals, and I think my few assists, you know. Wow, 1 assist. Yeah. So 13 goals and 1 assist out of 46 games.
And is that only in the championship? Or
and also, I believe he have more across the season, you know. I think he have like 19 goals or so across the season.
Just championship alone. Remember, I'm playing a FA Cup, I'm playing other competitions.
Yeah. At the same first season, I believe in championship too.
Yeah. So he have more goals this season for sure. Because I did that bag them in a FA Cup. You see me?
So Chris Smith, what you say now? Kwani said Craig Butler has a lot of boot liquor in the YouTube space. Yo, you know, some feel like so I'm gonna make a dictionary for Jamaican language though. And drop boot liquor in there, you see me? And say boot liquor, someone who picks up for Craig Butler all the time. Yo, sir. I forgot put Pillar Gang in there, you see me? Chris Smith say Doctor, they are better. Boza and Cephas, but it's still there. Would select those are over now. So as me say, we'll go through like 4 to 3 plus. But we could talk about the 3 plus we play for the team already, right? Now looking at those stats, Jamal Lowe, me definitely wouldn't drop him, brother. Me did say where they go put Whisper on the team, but if the man them there listen properly, after that, me did say no. Looking at Jamal Lowe and Cephas and them Monday, me can't go drop them for Whisper because Whisper just not reach the full stage in them development. That's why I say if Cordova did expand the thing to 26 and have 3 available positions, then would I bring Whisper them. You get me? I say, but me feel like say what you say now? Yo, Copa America too serious for Whisper, brother. I tell you, brother, Copa America got too serious. I have more trust in like a Jamal Lowe and one of them man that come off of the bench to change the shape of the game than a Whisper. The old Whisper can change a game, you know, by the mere fact say, yo, it's a young talent and them man that we just do anything and get you back in a game. You get me? I say, but if you really look for like start him for have a real impact across 90 minutes, him just now go do it because you go against Venezuela, Ecuador, Mexico. Better than man that will Whisper and put one tackle upon him, brother. If you want to touch the ball again.
The role of Lowe is not going to be to have an impact over 90 minutes. The role of Lowe is just going to be a squad player. So what I'm saying is Jamaican fans and the coach is going to look at it and them are much prefer to put Whisper we have the whole of this future ahead of him in our setting like that, in our environment like that. Look at not just Jamaica, bro. Look at many other teams across. Look at Brazil, perfect example. Look at Brazil. We drop them squad today and leave out Richarlison and Gabriel Jesus just to bring in Hendrick.
Yeah, but Richarlison is not good, brother. Richarlison is baller, brother.
Richarlison performed in the last World Cup as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, say man saying in ball, brother. Man saying depressed. Can't bring a competition
but
in
he
depressed.
still kind of perform and him still perform for Brazil. Even though as much as I like seeing him on my side, him always prove me I'm a father wrong when we sit down and watch Brazil. Because we said that the bomber Richarlison on my side. And all with they had see me man end up score a goal and we just have to shut
Gabriel just never go either. You can't bring two crab baby. That make Brazil lose now.
That must say Jesus no go, Richarlison no go, and Hendrick them put in. And a lot of people will say Hendrick don't really him no reach they say it. Him not have the caliber for Gabriel Jesus.
Richarlison injured for real. I think the coach did same did injured for real.
Yeah, respect Demo. But Jesus,
yes, he would have go to be honest if he never injured. And he did have a better season than last year at Spurs, you see me?
Exactly.
So on that basis, he would have probably go for real. But it shows the quality of players for Brazil have to be honest. You get me I say? Alfred Harris, big up yourself. Bro, let me tell you all this. Whisper is young and need to learn and develop his game at Chelsea. I think Jamalo is more experienced and should be given a chance. Exactly, brother. And what me down here recently is that when them did pick Whisper now over Jamalo, or a rumor or either go around say how Jamalo was injured. I mean, yes, Jamalo states say, yo, him did ready, him never injured. They get me as a brother. So by that, the man I say, oh, me did ready. So when I talk about somebody injured, but bad man, I pick this one over me. Man probably I'll feel a weird better.
I agree with Alfred's statement, you know, but me just love the vibes, dog. You see me? So me know Jamaica stay, dog. Jamaica we pick him on over low. You see me? And as I say, I totally agree with your point. Jamal Lowe deserves his spot in the team. But I just one of them things that dog, him spot not that valuable. If him not get picked, it will be a problem. That's how I see it.
Michael Berman, first team training tackle is different than when a man from Mexico or Ecuador or Venezuela go plant a tackle in a competitive game. When you're in a training, brother, them one then I go plant tackle upon you like when you're playing a competitive game. I get me, brother, no man not try to mash you up like that. Unless you didn't want training squad back in the day with Lampard and some of them one day with them one in real business about you. You get me, I say them one they just lace you up. You see me? Hendrick not complete, but Hendrick is a way better player than Whisper could ever dream of at this moment in time. So them are gonna bring a Hendrick. You see me, I say, brother? The man them say Hendrick is that what the reincarnation of Pele. Not that I compare him to Pele, but you ever see the picture of them with the man like I picture them just iconic.
Yeah,
like some young Pele, brother. You see me? Chris Smith said Travis Ellis Sims can make Poland, but the only team Boza can make is Jamaica. But Chris Smith, you know, say Boza can only represent
Boza can make Poland. What I mean? Poland not a striker no more, brother.
I could pull out the Polish team.
Them all, Pian take them water down. What is the next striker with them have? They have Lewandowski, Piantek, and who else? I don't even remember, bro. Poland not a striker no more, brother.
Ayo, Michael, tell me how Whisper tough. Me not talk under 21 level. Tell me how Whisper tough in a senior men's national team. Tell me that. You see me? Because when you go, brother, if you go Copa America and play some serious team, now, brother, you think Whisper not better to them one day? You think the man them Friday for Whisper? I'm so mad, dog. Travis, big up yourself. Hear this loud and clear. No JPL or Whisper can make the best Jamaica team or World Cup qualifiers. Alright, Travis. I remember no Travis, me did say I'm supposed to make your last video, and then me saying that the said fit of that, you know, said, oh, me look on Jamal Low good, and me I say, yo, Whisper can make you up a Jamal Low them now. So me want people stop friend for Whisper, brother, because you're going to Copa America and some serious competition, brother. The man them a go, man in a business about Whisper bad man. You see me I say? Man in a business about Whisper dog. Serious, brother. And invited, we get invited to Copa America for go shit Messi and our them man there, brother. I qualify for the competition now. I never invite them and them send bad man. So when I go to take picture with Messi and Armzo the thing bad man, a serious competition we are going on. Whisper can't start in this team, bad man. You see me? Where they are foolish if that chat. Maybe some rum with the drink still and get drunk. I thought Whisper can't make team. Mad, brother. And if 2026 World Cup come, brother, and Whisper not really they are the level. Then can't make that squad they are mad. For Whisper make 2026 World Cup team, I have to play first team football in my respective club. Trust me. Michael Berman, I believe in the man, bro. I believe in a whisper, but we just said the man already. Hendrick is the reincarnation of an industry plant. What that mean?
No idea. Google it.
Once it comes to Wisman Bailey, your energy just corrupt. That's it. I mean, brother, I'm not afraid to admit. I don't think Len Bailey the best baller since sliced bread. I don't know the man personally. You see me? I have nothing against the man. I'm just not think the man is the shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, how you not gonna know if you not give the man a chance? Well, yeah, but you have to deserve your spot. You get me, brother? You have to deserve your spot. Whisper deserve him spot. I don't know about that. But I could pull up the team again. So could I use a different formation now?
Yeah, man.
Alright, so which formation will I run for? I'm more bring out the Poland team to, although I'm not thinking if I got bother pull up Poland right now, yeah, man. So which formation are good now?
As I say, still, I'm not on the forward back thing with Jamaica no more, dog. We're too
So probably just look at it.
and we're not balanced with the forward back. So the only real change we're gonna make is a 3-4-1-2, bro. You see me? Or have two attacking tens behind our striker playing narrow. But I can't see a forward back, bro. We're not balanced when we play forward back, dog.
Brother, you see if we spot that player like one championship team and in the score like the 7 or so goal, then we could have said, yo, alright, push in the national team because championship way better than PL2, you see me? But it's PL2, bad man. Name one England player. Name one English player right now. We're playing at the PL2. We can make England squad. Name one.
England have a plethora of talent still in the dog.
Alright, but it's true. But me just show you how the selection process. Me just show you the selection process. Me just show you the levels, brother. You get me? I say, me I show you the levels. If you look on Jamaica levels, the man them where they're not the first team at the respective positions, them better than Whisper. You see me? I say, if any man's supposed to get dropped from the squad, a quarterback. Yo, any argument to pull up a quarterback on that squad, brother. This argument is wicked. Quarterback deserve a spot on this team. No day, no time moving forward, brother. I don't want to see my Copa America. I don't want to see my World Cup qualifiers unless the side is ravaged by injuries. Quarterback useless. That's the truth. Isn't me?
Nah, this man cause Spain Town product. Watch it for your suppressor.
Nah, this the man that much as brother. If we want to get to a level where we compete against teams, alright. So if we want to get to a level to compete against the Mexico and the United States, even our bench must be good as well. The bench must be good, brother. And quarterback is not someone who can. I remember this man, brother.
Alright. Watch your style. I could read the comment here. 50-50. You guys wanted Hutchinson to start when he was playing Premier League 2, but Whisper needed to be playing first team football in order to start. Wow, you guys are crazy. Now, before we make your response, presser, who are you guys? Who do you know us? Do you know our opinion? Do you know if we really wanted Hutchinson to start? You don't know that, bro. Have you ever said that, Kishan?
No, brother, many of that pre-Hutchinson back when my pre-period. Many of that pre-Hutchinson. How would I say that when many video on YouTube? So, you gotta say me say that.
Exactly. Oh, it just don't make no sense, dog. And where would he fit in? Why would I so want Hutchinson to start when Bailey was in the team them time there? You see me? Like, I just forget it, bro. You see me? So,
yo, so Michael Berman. Alright, Kevin Facey. Yeah, I did fix it up, you see me? I now got this break, so but I'm not for the back in the team. I just a simple facts, you see me? I say Hendrick is being overhyped, and this is from a Brazilian fan. Compared to Brazilian wonder kids in the past, he doesn't have the flair. He's not explosive either. I mean,
he's a poacher, that's all I can say. He poaches very well. He pops up in the right spaces. But big up yourself, Max City. You have some very good takes, my bro.
But you have to be a fair player to be like a wonder kid or so like that type of stuff. Richard Crawford, big up yourself. Richard Crawford say, so how you wonder kid Omar can make Chelsea first team? Why Whisper for make? Richard, you just joined the stream. Me tell you, brother, me keep telling people, I never say Whisper gonna make the first team. Me use a question mark. I was asking a question. Me read an article and the man them did predict so Whisper would have been the match day squad. Not the starting 11, the match day squad. Meaning so the man would have made the bench. You see me? And as me saying at the start of the show, Omar Hutchinson for me can make Chelsea first team still moving forward. You see me? Man need more experience, more team game before he can make the Chelsea first team. You see me? Because I feel like say you have players that are ahead of him. I feel like say the man them go invest in the squad this summer as well for probably bringing in a next winger. Well, I know if you're a striker, definitely them are gonna bring in a striker. I know that for sure. Demo. Demo not talk about making Brazil side. I'm just correcting you that Richardson has been in Spurs squad and playing from the North London Derby, and that was 3 games ago. That was a 3 only played the North London Derby already? Yeah.
Yeah.
John, I time more fast. Alright, so which formation was I go with now?
Bro, I don't even want to talk too much about the formation because at the end of the day, as I say, I don't want to do no forward back, and the only thing would have changed in a 3-4-1-2 is you have the 2 strikers up top with somebody in behind. And that would only be if Leon Bailey now play. Would I play the way they play Hutchinson. You see me? So never sure that.
Yeah.
But they have some other talking points.
But watching the people, yo, drop the link in the chat. Some of the man can join. Yo, Demo, join, you know for show your face. Kwani, join, you know for show your face. Make a wear when I say, I know for now, yo, a keyboard warrior them in a brother. Like, one of them love this up, brother, you see me? One of them love this up. One of them say opinion for fool, you see me? Me cannot be, me not watch Hendrick. Hendrick not really interests me, so I'm not go watching Matt Palmyra. Yeah, Kwani, me not watch Hendrick, you see me? Yeah, cannot be that. Me not watch Hendrick. Shamar Scott say National Stadium, Kingston, Jamaica, June 6. Come support Reggae Boyz. Definitely.
That is it. Oh, there, you know. Well, if we have to skull work for reach.
Yo, you know what that good? No, I'm not gonna say it. Jaja, you good. But people, watch her. 840 subscribers. You're wanting to get me to 1,000 subscribers. So the man from Gunnaz channel, jump over to 433 presser. 433 formation. PRESSER. Subscribe to the channel.
Because space in between is one word. You have to go fix that too in a Kisha.
Yeah, one word.
One word, 433 presser.
Yo, Demo, big up yourself.
You're not fine.
Demo, big up yourself. Oh, yes, no.
Big up my boys. Man, not yet jump on the show, brother. Man, understand where I come.
Yeah, so what you have to say now in terms of the whisper situation getting into the team, we have Jamal Low and Cephas, you see me? You think we can get enough one of them?
No. So for me, brother, Whisper go with any Jamaican team. Him have to go. Like him just have to go. When him get him start, him improve. You know, I think Trinidad him score. I mean, I'm not saying he's a starter for the team, obviously not. But I think Whisper is an X factor. I mean, a lot of the times, not even him sure how he might do on the field. So the opponents might not even sure how he might go do him shoot from any angle and any distance. And he's definitely an X factor of the bench. I think obviously Lowe is a better player, that clear. But if me have to go choose and a one spot left, I don't know if me go carry Lowe. But honestly, I don't know. I think Whisper is that X factor.
So what's this thing about Lowe? Like, he might have a good season, so why not deserve for the end of the squad?
No. You might say no, I believe say Lowe in the squad. If me name how much? The 55 provisional man squad, Lowe after the easily. When he drop down to 26, him probably are gonna make it too. But I don't know if me have a choice between Whisper or him. If me go carry Lowe over Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it'll come down to that way. I think both of them can go. But if it comes down to I don't know if it comes down to the two of them.
Jamaica always bring a slim midfield anyway. You know? Anytime Jamaica do the midfield slim. You see me? So the attacking options you have to support. So as I say, the last one you did have Dixon, Cephas, and even Lowe himself did a fill-in. You see me? And Burke as well. So them 40 spot up.
But Corey Burke now go again, brother.
Yeah, so that means no, may I talk about the last squad. So the last squad, them 40 did in night. Now if we have a replace, we can say Cephas out and Bailey in, right? We can say Omari Hutchinson in and Kaim Dixon out.
No,
we can say Michail Antonio in.
I'm not really sure about this Omari Hutchinson thing, you know, because he have his own things to deal with. So not even
just
that.
Just by quality, and if him say he want to play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if Hutchinson in and you take out Dixon, then you also have Michail Antonio to come in and you'd take out Corey Burke, right? And that left you with low one player. So that means that spot they up for grabs, bro. No other spot not up for grabs in the team. So if they spot they up for grabs, that means that even the players who want to just take out, including Whisper, them I want out of the two, bro. All of them are fight for low spot.
Yo, low can play attacking midfield or on the other side or something. I don't know, but me not think me I go left Whisper, brother. I honestly not feel like me I left Whisper.
I'm agree with you still. Kishan really did a press, I say, because as all of us agree, he deserves to be there on merit. And he's the experienced player. But at the end of the day, the role that he has in the team isn't that important of a role. So if the role not that important, Jamaican players are going to favor a young upcoming football player than a player that him just going to be there. You see me? So I think I agree with you, and I did say Moda put Whisper in.
Man, just the X factor. I mean, Low is a more experienced player. I mean, him been there, him done it. But it's just that the X factor thing. I think Low have an X factor about him. Like, I not see Low a shoot from 40 yards out and a test the keeper and them little thing there. Him more of a, I'm not gonna call him a minimalist, but I think Whisper have just more X factor about him. And in a World Cup qualifiers, sometimes you need that type of thing. Where nobody know what to expect, but him gonna come on and just give that.
To be honest, like World Cup qualifiers, more mine Whisper, but not for the Copa America.
Oh, a Copa not that one?
Yeah.
I think the World Cup qualifiers not that boy, you know.
No, come for World Cup qualifiers. Like the level of competition we're gonna face is like you can't. When I say you can't get over certain things, so someone will have to take serious. You get me? I say, but for like a couple World Cup qualifying game and like Nations League September, like and by the time Nations League come back, Whisper might depend on a loan or maybe I play like more. Obviously, would have play more games because him just joined the under-21 team, you know. So him level would have gone up a notch as well. But for like Copa America in itself, I don't think I bring him just because of the level of competition. You see me? Not even kind of as well.
I can't fight that, but I mean, but just not if anything, any Jamaican team are going nowhere at all for no competition. He's in my squad, boss. I just can't left him out.
This is confirmation, by the way. Copa America is a 23-man squad. So I just checked Brazil. I just checked through Brazil list, count it, and it's 23 players. So pick your poison, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Low or Whisper?
Yeah. It's a 23-man squad. Brazil land a 23-man squad.
Brother, in terms of the selection of Whisper, what are we going off? Not you, Demo, but not for the man. Them just go off because the fact that them rate Kirk Butler and them just want to see any Phoenix player on the team, or them want him at the team because he actually deserve the spot. Because someone to me, them love call people bootlicker, but it's almost like them a booty liquor. You see me? I say the way them want this man in the team. So is it off rated just because rate Kirk Butler, or because assess Whisper and say him deserve a spot? Because I'm not feel enough people are go for assessment of the player. Just feel like I'm on the rate.
Why you would have say him don't deserve him spot though?
No, man, I said that, man. I ask them because enough people is just like, we just rate Whisper, so I'm just doing at the squad. And if me disagree or anybody disagree and have a reason as to why them say, no footballer is stupid. You know what I mean? So I ask the people them, what in terms of Whisper being in the squad, is it because him deserve it or him can add something to the team, or just because they just rate the man for rate him sake?
But brother, when me hear you saying because man I go kick him up in a brother, and that's not really one reason to care the man.
No. Man, I say that's not the reason for caring, but man, I say in terms of the overall development of the player so far, I mean, I feel like a Copa America level of competition is for him.
Why? Because he might get kicked up?
No, I'm saying development. I just use the word development. Man, I say in terms of the player that he is now, I don't feel like say he can really add to this team in a serious competition like a Copa America.
Why? I might ask you why.
Because I don't feel like he reach the development level yet.
If you get 5 minutes against weary legs, against big man, him feel fresh. Him not that X factor. Him have a whole heap of different things. Him can make an impact in the 5 minutes against tired legs.
Remember ask him it's a different way, brother. Because he keep on as a development. So remember ask you, do you think that him don't have the pace for play against them? Do you think him do have the touch, the shot, the passing ability? You
Alright,
think
him
he
have
have
the
none of
him have
them
the
there?
shot, you know. Him have the shot, but in terms of the other abilities of him, I don't feel like he developed yet for add to the team in terms of him
What
passing,
abilities?
in terms of his passing, his game IQ, him strength, in terms of how strong him can be for hold off players. I don't feel like say, yo, doing that against PL2 players and schoolboy, fine. But come on, we're going to play against Mexico, Ecuador, and Venezuela, and so we'll make it out of the group. We're going to play against even a better team than what they did in the group. Yeah, you know, act like say we still have the best passing ability or the best game IQ or he's the strongest player. He
How
doesn't.
many games does Whisper have for Jamaica national team so far? You know, same part in a double figures.
Yeah.
Just turn 18 one day. Bro, that's not joke numbers. No player don't even get 2 international numbers yet in a dog.
Yeah, well, somebody else in the studio. Madam.
Yeah, Nick. So what you are trying to say, the man has literally there in a double figures already for Jamaica football.
And despite him being in double figures, look at the level of competition when play.
No matter, still international games. You still get international experience. You mesh with international players.
Exactly. But my thing is, Whisper won't be a starter for this team, brother. And coming on for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I don't think you can say the man don't have the passing ability, shooting ability for come on and help Jamaica team, brother.
Brother, Aldi, you can't compare Evan Ferguson with Whisper, brother. You're mad bad man. Whisper can which Evan Ferguson
Whisper could go in the Brighton Academy and develop and play. We've seen Brighton give.
No, me I talk about he must have Brighton striker is 18 and he must start for Brighton. But that you can't compare Whisper and Evan Ferguson.
Why?
You think you can put Whisper in the Premier League next season and score 9 Premier League goal?
Bro, you don't know. You don't know, Kishan. If
But
in the right environment, what is stopping him from doing it? And Brighton is a very, very, very good environment for any players' development. So what to say? If him go in a Brighton team, in the way how them develop players, him can't come and have a stellar season. Look on Adingra. Look on all them players. Nobody never know them man. Them man, they was regular baller for African countries. And they are international footballers now. Copa America. With that name, Afghan winner.
Yeah.
So what you mean? Like, no, dog. Well, from the development is right. And him there on a club where I suit him. Of course.
Yeah, but what may I say, you don't think Adingra and them one you don't think Adingra and them one did further in them development, especially in terms of the academy that they were in and the level of competitions that they were playing in compared to Whisper. Whisper just come from schoolboy football, but you can't make comparison with
Whisper come from schoolboy football, but he was playing against international academies.
Yo, may I say, are you coming out here and tell me, oh, Craig Butler said film academy at top 30 academy in a brother when nothing go say no.
The fact is, he played against Aston Villa, the team what did win PL.
Yo, me hear the man them say another real team them send out.
4, you know.
Me hear say another real team the man them send out bad man.
And it is showing now, watching it a show. It a show because I'm in a Premier League 2 and him still a score against the same Premier League 2 team them when they play against a Phoenix.
So this is how we say. This is how we say first. I don't know how much I'm under 20 or under 18 games. You seen none of them games there since him gone?
Yeah, man, watch about 4 or 5 already.
How old is Whisper?
18.
All right. I'm going to say to you, boss. You mentioned the word development. May I tell you this? You see, from schoolboy football to the under 18s at Chelsea to Whisper team they know, I have seen a lot of growth and development from the man left high school in such a quick period of time, brother. You wouldn't even imagine. Missy Whisper run back to
obviously,
Missy Whisper, you see when him just start playing for the 21s, him look like him never belong at the first part. Zine, like him be kind of selfish and hold up the ball a lot and whatever. But now, the man a knock it with him teammates, integrated, a run back, a trap back, a help. The coach look like him have him a do whole heap of other things, brother. I may say, if him can do that in that little space of time, brother, me no know where the man a go be by the time Cooper come around. Like the man a develop rapidly. So I understand what you mean. Him development now go reach for by the time Cooper come around for play 15-20 minutes with Jamaica. I find that
remember I talk about out of Jamal Low and Whisper, me I pick Jamal Low over him. But pertaining brother, me tired fixing pertaining to Michael Berman. I mean, if you want some bad man, fine, brother, like that not fit me. But Dimo, big up yourself. Before I get Nick in the studio and hear him officer.
All right, yeah, man, big up.
All right,
big up.
Add Nick. Yo, Nick, what's up?
Yo,
And by the way, before you sit
I
down,
get a whole if I beat the pan.
before you sit down, yo, I want to say this straight, brother. I want to say this straight. Yo, when people come to me say whisper super talent, brother. Yo, I'm telling you, brother, which room I drink bad man on a rum bar, bad man, but super talent and wonder kid. When I'm talking about the man and a super kid and wonder kid bad man, I make the man grow and develop him game. You see me? But super kid and wonder kid. You know what is a super kid? Oh, DJ Nick.
Oh, may I say that? Yeah, we get a whole heap of beating upon the topic here. Alright, bro. Why you say him can be in the World Cup qualifier squad, but him can't be in the Copa squad?
No, the level of competition, like the World Cup qualifiers, especially the early stages, plus like Nations League when Nations League come out again. Yeah. I feel like say for him and where he's at now. Well, let me not say Nations League because by Nations League come round, the season I go start and I'm gonna start play a game and maybe in the on loan or whatever the case is, right? But in terms of the World Cup qualifiers, like no, them two games there, more than mine. But for Copa America, I just feel like the level of competition is a bit higher than what Whisper can really match up to right now, bad man. Is it me? And may I say, because of Jamal Lowe having such a good season, right? 9 goals and 3 assists and the experience of Jamal Lowe. Me would have picked him over Whisper. Whisper is not a better player than Jamal Lowe, bad man.
Bro, question. Kendrick Payes how much?
The youth at Chelsea?
He not reach Chelsea yet, but he might play for Independent Valley.
17, 18, something like that?
17.
Yeah.
What age did you start play for Ecuador?
Repeat?
15, brother. 15. How far is Independente Valley in Ecuador academy football from schoolboy football in Jamaica?
I never hear that. What is it?
Kendrick Payes.
Yeah, 17.
Ecuador from him 15. Yeah, a friendly game from him 15 2 years ago, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I say? And guess what? Independent Valley, the academy in Ecuador, them come up to how far for them tournament or them league them there from schoolboy football. That's the question. And then guess what? Kendrick Payes, I got their Copa. How far is Kendrick Payes' strength or physical ability is from Whisper?
Yeah, but let me ask you a question.
Have no but this, bro. Yeah, lose this or that.
But let me ask you a question.
Strength,
what is Kendrick Payes stats for the club and play for? What's his development like compared to Whisper?
Payes.
How much them purchase Kendrick Payes for?
This time second full season.
No, how much Chelsea purchase him for?
I don't know how much Chelsea play for him.
Alright, we're gonna look it up then.
I don't know how much Chelsea pay for him. But this is him second season, bro. As a 17-year-old, bro, I play professional football in Ecuador. The boss I play in a Sudamericana, bro. Kendrick Payes, I go play for Ecuador against Jamaica, bro. Why our young talent them dog? Why don't feel like say the man them nothing in the team? Because bro, there's not such thing as development, bro. Whisper have more explosive assets more than Hendrick.
So you compare Whisper to Hendrick now?
The man have have a different skill set than Hendrick, bro. Hendrick is not the.
But who's the better player? Who's the better player? Hendrick or Whisper? Who's the better player?
That's not the point of the conversation. That we are talking about the ability of both players to transition into a national team setup. We now compare the player them. So
it's not a done issue for Hendrick. Hendrick not fully developed it, bro. Look on the player that.
But he's a better player than Whisper.
But look on the player now we are come to Palmeiras, Estevao. He's 17 as well, bro. And in our season from now, he might go play senior football for Brazil. So why we are saying, why our young talent them can't get a spot in our team at the biggest tournament, bro? That's the only thing, brother. And in the man
ask him about BB.
Ready yet. Where you said Dicanio?
Ask him about BB and the 98 World Cup. Nobody better than him.
Bro, we leave now.
But when I make comparison with BB Gunnaz and Whisper now, bad man, let me ask you a question then. Make could be real. Make could be real. Whisper deserve a spot in the team. Be honest with me now. Whisper deserve a spot in the team over Jamal and Cephas them. Be honest.
Bro,
on what basis? Tell me the basis. Tell me on what basis. One other man, tell me on what basis Whisper deserve a spot over the man them.
Cephas already, you know. Bro, have you seen Cephas? To me, Cephas already. Have you seen Cephas touches?
Cephas
have you seen him when he played for Jamaica?
I'm not the man I greatest thing, bro.
Generally, Cephas is not better than Whisper to me, even where he is and what he's accomplished. And this is no disrespect to him. But to me, I tell you straight up, bro, he's just a speed merchant. His technical ability is not close to Whisper.
Bro,
Me I tell you that no. I'm going to put my neck aside for that. His technical ability, his shooting ability, his finishing, his passing is not close to the John Whisper Richards. He's just a speed merchant.
Brother. So you tell me say Whisper's a better player than Cephas?
Yeah, we proudly say that. And you can pick it up as a short. Dicanio from Gunnaz YouTube channel has said that Dujan Whisper Richards is a better player than Ronaldo Cephas.
Alright, so.
Yeah,
Cool.
that one.
So you tell me say Whisper could have go over. You tell me say Whisper could have go over Turkey now and do better than Cephas. You know that the team. That you tell me. What is a Turkey? So, what? Brother, this is the thing, brother.
Cephas are tear up trees.
Hold on. Wait just say. Whisper bigger.
And one assist.
You just say Whisper bigger than Turkey.
Tear up trees.
Hold on. Wait a second. Whisper bigger than Turkey.
Bro, watch your style, yeah.
Answer my question, no bad man. Yo, answer my question. You just say Whisper bigger than Turkey, brother.
Whisper better than Cephas, bro. 3 goal and 1 assist. What that for tear up? What that for beat?
Bad man, answer my question.
Goal in a Turkish league.
Answer my question. You just say Whisper bigger than Turkey. I them the level of disrespect or give the Turkish league now. That you say.
Dog, Whisper level out when they.
But I agree with the question, bad man. You just say the man bigger than Turkey. Oh, Whisper must be bigger than Turkey.
Is that Chelsea Football Club Academy?
So Chelsea under 21 bigger than the Turkish league now.
No, I never say that. But I
agree. Yeah, so Whisper bigger than Turkey.
You want to answer a question?
Yeah.
You want me to answer a question? You remember DJ?
If you answer the question, go on.
All right. So the reason why I said that is not because he's better than the league, but where he is at, the progression is way higher and his ceiling is way higher in Chelsea's academy than if he were to go and play in the Turkish league.
You can't say that. You can't say that because they said Turkey a lot of the times produce quality ballers with them send in other big European leagues.
But them send in other big European leagues. Where Whisper they know? He's in the biggest European league.
By what metric? By what metric?
Of one of the best European teams. So why you gonna want to bring him all the way down to Turkey level? And him done there at the level here. That's the one I try to talk about when
by what
bigger than Turkey. See
the man not bigger than Turkey. The man need to play first team football at the time say the man bigger than Turkey.
First team football because that me I talk about. Yeah, disregard everything I'm gonna say. His ceiling and his achievements and everything is way higher. I'm already there.
All right, the same Turkey where say wait. The same Turkey where say
Turkish league develops players to bring them to better leagues, right? But we for them the right to start the better league, right on the brink of going into the first team of one of the best teams in Europe.
Yes, sir, right on the brink.
Back down to the Turkish league level.
Brother, you say right on the brink. You know what is the brink of going into the first team?
Oh, the man I play against first team players in a training week in, week out.
But you know much man train with the United first team and making it the first team. Yeah. Come on, bad man.
Bro, but at the end of the day, he's right there. He's on the brink. Why you gonna want to bring him down to Turkish level? Bro, I don't talk, dog. Me's not a fan of Whisper. I'm not a fan of Bailey. I'm not a fan of Butler. But me know I've seen him play in person. I've seen Cephas play in person. When you see something on TV compared to person, different. Simple touches, the way how you receive a ball.
The man them, you see, I know football because all of them man, not going on a disrespect.
But that is its ceiling.
Ceiling. Alright, going to disrespect the Turkish league, but I'm not going to stand for them and disrespect Turkish league because enough legends Turkey have enough European trophy Galatasaray and them man they win respectively. So now the man come talk about the Turkish league already. I mean Turkish league already. You know what top ball playing at brother. Turkish league, Turkish league.
What is the Turkish league now? It's a war zone. And a football man they want to play.
But brother, Turkey knock out enough big European team in a recent times, brother. The same Galatasaray come beat up my team.
Someone man a play in a dog that is not no levels. And Cephas is at his ceiling. That is his ceiling. Whisper ceiling in Chelsea's academy is far greater. Alright? Alright. Nick, take over.
Man say Turkish league already a mad bad man. Man I make no man disrespect no Turkish league. Enough ball on the friend if I used to play down at Turkey. Enough ball on the used to friend if I used to play down at Turkey. This is thing, bad man. About Turkish league already. Name Turkey under 21 can't beat up a Turkish team. Yo, Nick, DJ.
Nick, DJ, bro. Like,
Man, I go say, under 21 a better league for Turkish league. You see them like disrespect, yeah? You see them like disrespect, yeah?
That still. I'm saying the ceiling. You see me? The ceiling. He have a higher ceiling playing in Chelsea's academy than if him for go.
Bad man, I might not use the word about on the brink, bad man. Man's not
yeah,
on the
you're
brink.
right on the brink of Chelsea first team football. No one.
So Omar, if we spot up on the brink of the first team football, where Omar Hutchinson then? Because maybe believe Omar can at the Chelsea first team.
Literally going to come back to get assessed to be a competitive player in the first team. And of course, Omar Hutchinson currently is at a higher level and far and further in his development than Whisper. You see me?
Yo, Jason Gunnaz said this scholar is mad. You see me? Only can't pick Whisper over Cephas. But once again, I ask you know, where Whisper do for deserve a spot in the national team? That maximum level.
So, and again, have you seen both of those players play in person? This is no disrespect to you, Kishan.
If Mr. Cephas play for Jamaica,
play in person multiple times.
Mr. Cephas for Jamaica.
And see, well, all right, that's good for you. But Ronaldo Cephas, Whisper, I prefer him in the team than Cephas. See there? Respect. Whisper is scoring a goal. Whisper will do something. I don't have faith in Ronaldo, and this I'm not disrespecting him at all. He's done well for his career and he's done well to be where he is at right now. But this is a fun debate, bro. And a fun debate, some things that will come off as disrespectful. So anybody who think me a disrespect Cephas, I'm not. I'm very proud. I'm very happy that he managed to go from Arnett Garden and then at the Turkish league and he's competing and he's playing right now, bro. You see me? Hats off to him. But it's a fun debate, this, and Whisper, I'm taking Whisper all day, every day. Cephas is a speed merchant that cannot finish.
So when you take Whisper into the national team, what's your expectation of Whisper?
The same expectation as Low. He's going to be a squad player. Come on for 5 minutes in desperate times.
But surely if the man is a wonder kid, him can't be a squad player then. I only said the man a wonder kid, no bad man.
Why?
I only said the man a wonder kid.
Me, Dicanio, Tomlinson. None of my video them ever label him as a wonder kid. Never.
Text me comment.
Yeah, act like the commenter. Yeah, act like the commenter them know, bro.
Hutchinson's situation is going to be similar to Conor Gallagher. Doing well on loan, then getting a chance in the team. Whisper is a clinical player. Well, I want thing for be clinical and appeal to. As the next thing for be clinical.
First, who you agree with? Panda one, bro. Comment. Just say Presser or Gunnaz. And
you even know the question. Yo, Nick still about? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'm there in a studio, but I don't see him. People want to join up the stream.
You drop the link again.
Audio problem.
Drop the link again. Me drop it. Yeah, but I'm not gonna make nobody say, oh, the under 21 league better than the Turkish league. But enough legend played on a Turkish league back in them prime, and Turkey still produce enough young talents now. We got a big club. So now I'm come talk about Chelsea under 21 are no PL2 better than the Turkish league.
No. One.
You know the same Galatasaray. What is that name? How you pronounce? Fenerbahce, Trabanser, something like so. The one who did play against United a couple years ago against Ole. Them 3 to 4 respective team that beat up enough big team bad man. Man, to press and respect you. Charge you more than.
Charge you more than you. In brain way up there.
What? I mean, Michael Berman, big up yourself still, but yeah.
Big up yourself, bro. Big up.
New Goku. Of course, I ignorance the man I talk about PL2 better than the Turkish league.
Oh, you know, say that the man I talk about. Oh, you know, say that the man I talk about.
That the man I talk about. I don't think Cephas at it is similar.
I did not say that PL2 is a better league than Turkish league. I just said that if you're there in a Chelsea academy, the role where I'm there and the position where I'm there now, you have a higher ceiling than if you're there in a Turkish league, especially this current Turkish league. It's a war zone that dog and a football they want to play over there. So, you see me? So last season maybe, but from
Elric Cross. So because I have an opinion on somebody, because I don't rate a player based on them ability, etc. That means I'm not on the man. Bad man, not because I come from Jamaica, I have to praise any and everybody with Jamaican. So me make a man know that bad man, a football me attack. Me not talk about a man personal life. Me I talk about football bad man. Me not for rate Whisper, me not for rate Bailey. You see me? Me not rate Anthony, me not rate Rashford, me not rate Jack Grealish. So call me out on that bad man. If he say every ball I'm gonna rate. Brother, man, feel like say just you come from Jamaica, you have to rate a man. Leon Bailey play for Jamaica, or Leon Bailey do for Jamaica. Him love talk about what him do for Jamaica. Me ask Leon Bailey what you do for the national team in terms of your performances. You know, come disrespect the thing, bad man, boy.
Like he's a betting man. Where you spell the name this so perfect. Like you bet on them couple times, bro.
What Max City say? But may I try say bad man. Yeah, the PL2 for the people that might say better than the Turkish league. Foolishness. Absolute foolishness. Kwani say under 21 is nothing. Exactly. You can't compare
topics.
Huh?
Whenever have the more topics, players.
No. We just cover the transfer news surrounding Omari Hutchinson and Michail Antonio as well as Bob Reid. What kind of player gets picked out of Manning Cup and straight to Chelsea 4-3-3? A super player that he's not a super player. He's not a super player. Not.
No,
he's not a super player right now.
Actually tackle what them say, because I am going to be the devil's advocate and I am going to be the voice for our commenters. So not the way I'm saying, I know my opinion, but I'm going to be the voice for the commenters. Because right today we are presser, not true.
Bad man.
Isn't it? What kind of player gets kicked out of Manning Cup, straight picked out of Manning Cup, straight into the Chelsea team? Answer my question, bro.
He's a talented player, but he's not a super player.
No, look how much talented players we see in a Manning Cup, but none of them never go straight in a Chelsea.
So what you have to say about other players who go from other respective development academies or whatever the case is?
Manning Cup where I kick on ball.
You want to say all right for Manning Cup level, right?
3 months.
Remember, say Whisper kind of come from Phoenix Academy, so make we take out the 1 season Manning Cup. Make we take out Manning Cup. Hold on. Craig Butler, to be fair, in my Phoenix Academy. So Whisper travel enough time go Europe and so you might have the experience there. And what did Craig Butler say? He was not seen in Manning Cup. He was seen when he went on tour with Phoenix Academy in Europe. The Manning Cup season was a season where him just playing the man say, yo, I gone, brother. You get me? I say, so what I try to say is, okay, the man was never seen in Manning Cup. The man was seen on tour with Phoenix Academy. Now, Craig Butler say Phoenix are one of the best academy in the world.
Hold on, pause at there. When it was announced him about Chelsea, which clippings them play for? Which clippings Fabrizio Romano post?
The schoolboy.
All right.
But you can't use schoolboy football clippings for you can't use schoolboy football. No, hold on, bad man. You can hold on. So let me, brother. So you think Chelsea look for 1 season schoolboy football for Judge Whisper?
No,
We say this is the player.
At the end of the day, the commenter have a point. I'm playing devil's advocate. I am the voice of the commenters.
Brother, if you tell me say Chelsea look on Whisper and that Manning Cup clippings will select the money, a mad bad man. Craig Butler said the man go on tour with Phoenix.
Watch your style.
It's not the Manning Cup, brother. Craig Butler said the man been seen when him go Europe, bad man. So that's a lie. It's not Manning Cup. You can't take a man. You can't take a man go Chelsea after 1 season Manning Cup. Manning Cup a level of competition.
Right. When he asked, I'm glad say you say that now, because it lower right into my point. He has been playing against teams, the best top academies in the entirety of Europe. Ajax, Aston Villa, who did win Premier League 2 at the time. Him them play against Belgium leagues. Them draw, them win, them compete, Whisper score a bag of goal. So why don't you feel like Whisper doing that at the time before him getting the move to Chelsea was warranted a spot in the national team? Because you have other players out there that have been playing in the same academies that he has played against when he was playing for Phoenix, that he has competed against, that make it into their national teams. And I've mentioned as well Arsenal's academy player that had played for Mexico, in young, in the Arsenal academy, and he make Mexico side. So what is the difference between him and Dujan Whisper Richards?
Sports. Man, I go argue with you, brother. Yeah, Chelsea.
Yo, people,
Chelsea. Hold on. Chelsea. No, let me tell you, comment. Hold on. Chelsea, yo, sports. Stop act like say Chelsea has some kind of league thing. The man them never pick Whisper for one season Manning Cup. Manning Cup is no level of competition, bad man. The man go up on tour with Phoenix in Europe. As so comes, what the man name? Joe Shields see the man, because the man did the city. Brother, one of them right man go Manning Cup to pick up a ball for bring them academy, brother. Come on, bad man. The man has only played one season Manning Cup. If that was the case, why Chelsea not go pick up Kaim Dixon? The whole of them will perform good.
Bro, stop deflect.
I'm not deflect. I'm going to say a question now. You see what I say?
Alright, watch
Smurf, me can call and WhatsApp and talk on the show. Smurf.
Join on the stream link. They're right in the comments. When I set up WhatsApp yet, bro.
Yeah, but the man was selected because he got up on tour with Phoenix. No, man, we are going to scout no player for like under 21 now come out Jamaica. Feel like they would have watched the season we have with the Manning Cup team. They would have watched him at Casey, you see me? But you're mad for things that Joe Shields select Whisper because of one season Manning Cup.
That's not what I mean say. That's not my point. So when you have
a sports top notch matter, brother, the man I say him get selected off a Manning Cup, which he was seen off Manning Cup, which it wasn't the case. Yes, him fly down for me, Whisper and Craig, that's different. But the man was going on tour with Phoenix. Remember, say Craig, but let's say the man was. Remember, say the man say when Joe Shields was at City, now so comes the man say Whisper eventually, because Whisper that play against the academy, them, you know. So all man I got tell me say, yo, I'm Manning Cup Joe Shields to the man from. You think say Joe Shields there England and say, you know, say, I'm gonna pay for TV and go watch Manning Cup to a baller. Come on, brother.
Good idea, Demo. Now let's forget to pin a link, dog.
Oh yeah, never pin. But people, smash that button, hit the subscribe button as well. But that's my stance on Whisper still. You see in football.
You're not gonna deflect, bro. Answer the
question. Nah, deflect. What may I say, brother? What may I say? There's no football is always going to be opinionated, isn't me? Until a man prove me wrong, then the man prove me wrong. Until the man prove me wrong, then me stand correct, then right.
It doesn't deflect my side. It can't answer. Come on, put it out, card out the one there, you know. Come on, know say if you have a disregard Manning Cup, you have to bring up Butler and Phoenix. And you have to bring up the work where the man do again.
Yeah, me just give Butler him credit and Whisper in terms of the Phoenix Academy.
If you done this, you have to bring up the fact that him do it against European teams that have academy players that represent their national team. So what is the difference between those academy players and this academy player in response representing Jamaica?
Watch out now, brother. Me not fight against the man talented, no. Me not say the man not talented, no. All me I say the man is not a super talent. The man is not a wonder kid. It's simple as that, brother. It's simple as that. What makes him a super talent? What makes him a wonder kid? Tell me. Tell me now. What makes Whisper a wonder kid or super talent? Yeah, but because I know the funny thing is when Chelsea they pick up Whisper, now you know everybody they initially say, "Oh, I'm gonna play at the first team, Which first team? Yeah, Whisper if you can make first bench or first seat on the bench, a Stamford Bridge, both first team, brother. You think remember them thing there? So all the man is a super talent, but the man not there at the first team. Me and man I say, yo, the man better than Nicholas Jackson. These same people in the comments say the man better than Nicholas Jackson.
And I've said that is rubbish, right? I have said that.
Brother, and a foolish is not a brother.
My point is, you have said because he has no professional experience, then that does not merit him a spot in the national team. Now, all I have said to combat that is that the same level of players in the academy that he's playing against are out there representing national teams. And I gave you the example of the Arsenal player that was representing Mexico. I gave you other examples of some other people that represent Netherlands. Brother, everywhere you see it, you have academy players that are
bro, you compare top talents that are actual wonder kids to Whisper. You compare the Xavi Simons, the Hendricks of the world.
I'm not talking about Xavi Simons. I talk about the simple youth from all Mexico. I tell you about 2 weeks ago, bro. What? You just run past Mexico.
Wait again.
Marcelo Flores. Going on something they got to for you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So them man never play for Arsenal in the first team and him go on in Mexico side, bro. So why if him they in the Arsenal first team I blow it up and Chelsea and Whisper they in a Chelsea first team I blow it up? Why him can make Mexico side and Whisper can make Jamaica side?
You think Whisper better? You think
And Mexico is higher ranked than Jamaica.
you think
Mexico has a better squad than Jamaica, right? So why Whisper can't make Jamaica squad if Marcelo Flores can make Mexico squad? That's my point.
yo, Whisper better than Mudrik to you?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, hear me say bad man. Me stand by my opinion in terms of Whisper.
Yeah, I say that,
Let me-
but Mudrik, I'm not gonna say that, but John would
Brother, it's not a Whisper agenda, brother. People act like so just because like you come from Jamaica, you must just rate any and everyone in a sporting discipline. It doesn't work that way. Me make assessments of people just as some would make assessment our man who come from England or Brazil. They get me, I say enough ball out them. I just don't think Whisper reach the level.
Your day one subscriber say you have something against Whisper, bro. Your day
Brother,
one
the man is trolling bad man.
Your day one subscriber say you have something against Whisper, dog.
But I must have something against Whisper when I tell the truth about the man. I tell the truth, say the man is not a wonder kid. I tell the truth, say the man is not better than Jackson. But me have an agenda against the man. Or I must have an agenda against the man when I have to tell the people them the truth.
But
Everybody
it's not-
young.
That me can't take it.
The man say every young Jamaican player put down. No, if that way after a nation, you want it. What? If that one other nation, but you know how much young talents play for other nation, who me not really care for. Is it me I say? And how many young players me put down? Me tell the man them say Billion Bill now world class, them have a problem. Me tell the man them say Whisper is not a wonder kid. Me tell the man them say the Whisper is not better than Nicholas Jackson. You see me? How is that putting down someone?
My side, you tell like him face.
You think Whisper and I'm right man thinks him can better than Nicholas Jackson? Show me which part Whisper could I get 11 goals at this Chelsea team. I'm mad bad man.
How do you know that? If
Brother, you really are comparing. Send
for goal in 9 foot season. You don't know, say it go come off as hating.
yo, brother. So why particularly have the man at the first team?
Not like that. You can't say it with such assertiveness. Say it
Why
can't.
Pochettino not have the man at the first team then?
You can't, brother, because Pochettino maybe them have better players than we have done at Brighton.
But since he's such a wonder kid, why am I not the first team then, bad man?
You can't say it with such assertiveness.
Brother, only said the man a wonder kid, brother. Only said the man better than Jackson. So why the man is not in the first team?
Stop say uno dog, the commenters.
Nicholas Jackson Nicholas Jackson for the standard that Chelsea holds themselves at he's having a bad season, right? So you have to say Whisper would have going at this team and have a better season than Jackson. And that the people that tell me basically, you know. So I don't know which agenda people are talking about, brother. There's no agenda.
I disagree with your sports top notch. You agree with me on everything, but me have to disagree with you on that one here.
What about the comment?
Yeah, that one here. Whisper and Dixon are very good players that should play in the Copa America. Whisper should, but Dixon is not at the level. So I disagree with you for that one, the sports top notch. Dixon is not in the conversations, right?
Brother, but let me say this, brother. Man not fight against no young player, brother. Me not fight against no young player. You see me? The mere fact is he's not better than Nicholas Jackson. He's not a wonder kid, and you talk about don't say it with such assertiveness, bro.
Because
For the season, back in January. Hold on, man. Back in January, if you had put Whisper in this Chelsea team, would have not scored 11 or so goals, or have a couple assists. And I tell you,
How they know?
wow, me.
Where are we? The people them done just a talk about the man rapid development. Where are we now? We're not talking about January conversations and no conversations we have. Copa America not playing in January. Qualifiers not playing in January.
So you say you want him to the Copa America team?
Where say?
You want him to the Copa America team? Let me address this comment. Because you see the bad man comment them. I love the bad man comment them, you know. In Jamaica, bad man unfortunately really have someone the people of. Oh, I don't think you address me. In Jamaica, bad man.
Oh, I'm a pick up home, man.
Okay, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, this bad man thing is when them call me bad man. I'm not really care still because I don't want the life of Whisper have. And yeah.
This are the next as well. Omari never get minutes for Arsenal, but the whole of Jamaica did want him in our national team. He wasn't a first team player back then.
That's how them, you don't know about me.
As hate, bro. I know what say you don't hate him, you know. But it will come off as hate in a space like this, bro, where people and everybody so literate, bro, and have sense. You see me? So it will come off as hate. You have to be careful with certain things that you said, because context is very important, and not everybody might get your context. You see me? So you can't be so assertive in the way you say something. Like Whisper can't do it. You can't say that, dog. You now catch me and say a player can't do that.
Yo, the man said nobody never knows say Kobe Mano. But brother, Kobe Mano is training at a higher level than where Whisper before him go Chelsea than the environment that Whisper was in. You see me?
No, sir. Manchester United Academy is not tearing down trees. Remember, so that is where.
But it's still a higher level academy than Phoenix. That's what I'm saying.
Who is it a higher level academy? If Phoenix was playing against Aston Villa.
So hold on, brother. Hold on.
They
So
win the Premier League 2 over Manchester United.
So hold on. Y'all tell me say, hold on, a bad man. So y'all tell me say, Phoenix Academy is a better academy than the United Academy.
Bro, stop switching up the
Answer the question. No, that's what you're saying.
No, that is not what I am saying. See my answer a question there. No, that is not what I'm saying. I am talking about performance levels.
So Phoenix Academy are outperform Man United.
Answer question. I said no. Whisper played in a Phoenix team that played against the Aston Villa team that won Premier League 2 and they won 4-all and Whisper scored 4 goals. The same team, Manchester United team, where Kobe Mano did a play in, was not tearing down trees and was not performing as well as that level of the Phoenix team that drawed 4-all and Whisper will score 4 goals against the champions of Premier League 2. So all you have to say nobody a play in a that doesn't make no sense, dog. Yes, him in a higher quality facilities. And yes, Kobe Mano was in, and maybe him get better quality, he might eat better.
Brother, the man say Phoenix play at a higher level most times. Higher level than who? Phoenix not play higher level than Man City Academy or United Academy. Brother, someone else don't know watch ball na bad man. Someone else don't know watch ball na brother. Phoenix is playing at a higher level than the academies in Jamaica, not against United and the City Academy them. Brother, I just read something today where Man City, the City group, list out the trophy them where the under-16 team them win. Brother, the man them clean up FA Cup, Youth Cup, every cup you could have think of, brother, in the last couple of years, brother. You see me? Chelsea also have a good academy as well. Arsenal also have a good academy. Phoenix is not no higher academy than United Academy. Brother, when a United team just win the Papa John's trophy where they believe, you know, think the under-18 them are one of them team there, you know. You see me? And I tell me say Phoenix are going to compare to them Monday. Enough of those players in the academies for United play for respective countries, you know, brother. International football, you know, brother. Enough man in the United Academy play for them country, you know. How much man in Phoenix can say them play for Jamaica? How much man in Phoenix play international football for them country? But I mean, not disrespect the thing, bad man. Compare Phoenix to United Academy. So why them beat up the team them? Brother, me say the man them not play the real team, so I have no evidence to say them beat up the real
team. Shit.
But you know, but I hear from Craig Butler too. I hear from Craig Butler too. But I hear from Craig Butler too. Did Craig Butler print out a sheet to say that this was a scoreline of these teams? Me ask you if you print out one. Don't you hear say when Craig Butler come, bad man. When Craig Butler come and say beat up them team, there don't I hear say? Answer the question.
Repeat.
When Craig Butler come and say him beat up these teams, don't I hear say?
No, it's not. He literally posted videos. Which year say Craig
Butler? But the videos not gonna show the result, brother. You're going to say the man post a full 90-minute clip, brother, for we see the whole game and who score the goal.
I'm talking. What the team that we mention? We mention Ajax. We mention Belgian teams.
Bad man, watch you now.
Listen, I'm mention Aston Villa.
You're not talking about this now.
Recorded. They were recorded. It's public information. We all watched it.
So pull up the public information then.
I saw it for myself.
Pull up the result then.
That on here say.
Brother, are you come and tell me where they say, oh, Phoenix Academy are the top 30 academy? Are you to that?
And I retracted that statement. I am not retracting this statement.
No, the man says Phoenix Academy. The man says Phoenix Academy are the ranking the top 30 academies in the world.
Stop deflecting. You see me? But and it looks as if we've come to the end of this show. I touched 3 hours now, bro. I never plan to stay this long. Me have video for go bill and them thing there, bro. You see me? So make wrap it up, get the final comments.
And the man said Connor Smith, a lot of players Chelsea buy for a lot of money, and they are wonder kids. Whisper not ready yet. Jamaica can find better players, can help us now. Exactly. You see me I say? Exactly. We have better players who can help the team for the Copa America than what Whisper can add to the team. You see me I say, brother? Yep. As well as many other players out there. Omari Hutchinson can come.
See us.
Potential Reggae Boy Greenwood. You see me? Them people there.
Greenwood come,
Bailey
we
can
don't
come back
whisper
and
conversation still. Whisper can go and say Greenwood come. And we can
mark my words, Whisper is going to be one of the biggest footballer in the world. Give him a couple years to develop the right way. All right, then we'll see in a couple years time. I get me, I say. But I mean, knowing Craig Butler did tell Young Billy I gotta be better than Messi and Mbappe, so I'm not going to bet on that still, isn't me? But I bet me house money, but I have a house, and even if we did a house, I not go bet money. Because I don't say that. No, I'm go say. You see me? They could be the best, and you don't know. Yeah, but what I forgot to say. But right now, Whisper is not the best, and Leon Bailey is not the best. It's just the facts. You see me? A man say Clarendon does Phoenix. Exactly.
Yeah,
why Craig Butler? Why Craig Butler never said the CC man they must be in the under 17 or so team, but all of us in a Phoenix man them when the same Clarendon does same team play the man them off of the park. Phoenix apart the Boston National Stadium. Could I get it to them defense?
Right. Because guess what? Racing, I think they draw 1-1 with Phoenix. And even Whisper was playing my team at the time. He never play long. All one player block the match there, up a Racing. You see me?
Man said tear prem. Well, until him tear prem, then brother, then we can have the conversation there, brother, but I'm not going to jump the gun. You see me, I say? I see him, so I suit him, say Whisper better than Garnacho, which I'm not going to have the conversation there, you see me? I see him, so the man them suit him, say, Whisper go better than Anthony Gordon. Brother, I not believe nothing when I say, brother. Until the man prove me wrong, then yeah. But I could give them the outro, you see me, I say? And end it. All right, bless up people. Thanks for watching and catch it this Sunday once again. Hopefully, JFF need to drop that team then, brother. Isn't me, I say? Every other team I drop for them teams, so hopefully we can see full team soon. The man said, who's for the next drug bar? All right, we'll end it there.
Mad to my side. Peace.